Okay, people, we are live. We are live. Okay. I'm back in VR. My friend over there is Indie VR. Hello, mate. How you doing?
Good, thanks, man. How you doing? How you doing, buddy?
I'm a little bit annoyed because I've just found out you cannot live stream the Apple Worldwide Developer Conference. Otherwise, you get hit with a copyright strike. Not a claim, but a strike, which is more serious. If you restream anything that Apple have broadcast, then you get smacked in the chops. So,
yeah.
So we're in a very difficult position here. What we're doing is we're actually going to watch it kind of off screen. So that's all you can see. And I've got a separate earbud in to listen to the actual keynote. And we're just going to have to talk about it as it happens. Sorry, guys, but that's the best we can do. Jelly baby.
Yeah, it's really. I mean, they want to get all the probably get all the viewers on their Apple Apple webpage.
Yeah, I think so.
Bunch of subscribers, more monetization.
But apparently. Sadly, it's Bradley tried to sort of live stream it last year, and he got basically as soon as the music started, he got banned. He got taken down, and he got a copyright strike. So I don't want that to happen to me.
Said should make a backup channel on Kick
Yeah,
for
I mean,
watch parties.
Let's play it safe, mate. They've got just under 300,000 people waiting.
Apple, man. Apple people are psychopaths. Those people who paid £1,000 for that MacBook Pro stand. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's absolutely crazy.
It is really top end kit, though. I mean, I've had I've had a MacBook before, and yeah, it's really good. But you got my mic needs turning up.
Weeble said Serge, your mic needs turning up.
It might actually be just wait. It might be mine.
Yeah.
I'll turn. Right, I've turned it up a bit. Just say something.
Hello.
Yeah, that's
hello. Testing.
Right. So, what are we expecting? What are we expecting from the Apple Worldwide Developer Conference?
Said Hi Hun.
A VR headset, I hope.
Now, they haven't actually announced that they're going to announce it. But what they have done is they've invited a load of VR journos, like Ian from Eurogamer and somebody from Upload VR's going. So if they're doing that, they must be announcing something to do with their mixed reality headset. So I'm curious to know what kind of price do you think it's going to come out? What kind of spec do you think it's coming in at?
Better.
Not sure about specs, but I know isn't it about $2,000, $3,000?
Yeah, I think it's going to be about $3,000. Yeah, that's what they're saying. Whether that's Apple are just letting people say that and they're going to come in at £1,500, I don't know, but I very much doubt it with Apple because apparently it's a very, very limited run. I've heard through a supply chain rumor that out of 100 headsets made, only 20 actually function correctly. But the parts are so expensive, they have to dismantle the other 80 to make up more headsets. So I think they're having manufacturing problems. So I'm just going to move this wire because it's blocking your beautiful face.
Well, you could get one, Mac. You could afford one if you do like 12 monthly installments of £250. Right?
Yeah, I could also get a Honda Civic Type R for the same bloody price. So no, I don't think so. Or a Toyota Yaris GR, something like that. Anyway, who we got in chat? We've got Tassos, John, Crichton, Weeble, Guest 666, and you.
Fitz_UK said, "Hey everyone."
Hey Fitz, how you doing, mate?
Has a working
welcome everyone. Welcome. I'm just setting up my stream here. My little
said rumors are it's in USA only.
Yeah. stream, the live stream. Yeah, I really hope it sounds like it's going to be a headset. Why would you invite all those people down? But hopefully it's not just like a 30-second, here's a quick advert or something, you know, hopefully it's a bit more details.
I know, because the thing is, I'm not
it started.
Guy. Has it started?
Yeah. Not officially, but it's the intro screen. Otherwise you'd be doing another PlayStation one, right? Up until they showed the VR.
I guess hey at Mac in VR, hey at Inda VR.
How you doing, Blue Bottles, mate?
Hey, Blue Bottles, how you doing, mate?
Fitz_UK.
1K, my
said Apple headset supposed to have Steam
VR.
Oh, 1K.
Oh, okay, the price. 1K. No, more than that. Yeah, that's what I heard as well. Steam VR support. There was something I watched today. It might actually have Steam VR support.
Oh, right. Okay. But has it got? Yeah.
Controllers.
Controllers. Yeah, exactly. Right, here we go. It has started. Hold on a second. That. Okay. Right, hopefully you can't hear that through my headphones.
UK. Said that will be massive if it does.
Well, Lord Fitzroy, you're the only person here that can actually afford it. Living in your mansion with your servants.
Yeah, Fitz will be the first one on the bandwagon. So how long is this for anyway? How long is this?
I've got no idea.
Okay.
Right, you cannot hear anything. Right, okay, that's fine. So it has started.
Yep, just under 500,000 watching now.
Said the kids are Thai servants M8.
Can you imagine having that one of your live streams? Be crazy.
I know, 500,000 people, especially with our cock-ups at the beginning. Imagine trying to keep up with speech chat. 500,000 people all like.
I know a guy who's got like 250,000 followers on Twitch. He averages about 4,000 viewers.
7X.
Bloody hell.
Said be careful with music, better
but
to lower the volume when music is playing. As I told you, Mac, last year Bradley's stream got claimed immediately. Weeble. Said only person who could afford it is Fitz rolling on the floor laughing.
Playing, as I told you.
Tassism 7X.
Only person who could afford it is
Said
Fitz.
last year was like 230
hours. Last year was 2.5 hours.
Well, I'm only interested in the VR stuff, so as soon as they talk about that, I'm out. Yeah, so what I've done, Tassos, is I'm watching the live cast on my phone with a Bluetooth earbud and then my headphones over the top. So there shouldn't be any bleed through. We're not going to show any pictures or anything. Oh, here he is.
Michael Carmack.
Apple Park. Woohoo! There we go.
Tassism 7X. Said oh nice.
Ah.
Right, I'm going to try a hybrid way of doing this.
Hold on. I've just got the Wheel of Doom.
Said WTF was that dumbass bubble shit.
There you go.
I've just got a rolling Wheel of Doom.
What, buffering?
Yeah. Oh, I've lost fucking internet. Can you believe it? I've lost internet on my phone.
What?
Oh, it's only me. Right, we're back. Fucking hell.
You like what I've done with my headset? I haven't got an earbud, so I just stuck that at one half and that in the other half.
Tassism 7X.
Oh my god.
Said Wheel of Doom is the buffering circle.
Crazy. It could only happen to me. The only thing that could happen to spoil this would be if my internet went down. Right, so what's the name of that guy? What's the name of the head? Used to be Steve Jobs, but he died, didn't he?
Michael Carmack. Remember the Christmas special?
Right, so Michael Carmack is doing a talk in Apple Park, apparently.
It's not really
Tassism
Michael Carmack.
7X. Said
Tim Cook. There you go.
There you go.
But as a mything.
They're going to end on it.
Said they are going to end on it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, at least Serge has a camera, and we can actually see him now instead of just like a talking sign.
I got a Logitech C920 Pro for £27.50.
Nice, that second hand off eBay.
Yeah, the guy was streaming. It's just like it's in mint condition. He's like, it's all right. He's having a kid. I was like, I'll take that.
Yeah, I mean, I use the C920 as a backup, so.
Said glad we got at least one good-looking dude here. LUL.
Brie cheese, whatever the hell it's called. What is it called again? No.
Logitech C920. Oh, mine.
No, your one.
It's called the Instalink 360.
Oh, okay. I thought you had a Brio or something.
Tassism 7X.
I replaced that with the
Insta. So jealous of his appearance. The
just because it's just more flexible.
Right. Okay. Glad we got at least one good-looking dude here. Silver Fox.
Butters a mything. Said Silver Fox.
I'm lost.
It's _UK. Said Insta 360 link FTW Mac.
Oh, definitely, mate. It's the best.
Extremely handsome.
It's the best webcam I've ever owned.
Gamer.
So good.
Said Wolf in VR has been striked.
Yeah.
Wolf in VR has been striked.
Yeah, that's why we're doing what we're doing. So basically, me and Serge are both watching the Apple WWDC on our phones. Because if you put any music or any image on the screen, they just copyright strike you straight away. So they're currently talking about the MacBook Air, which we're not interested in. So I'm eating some Haribo.
Well, 750,000 watching.
750,000. That's crazy. I've got
How you doing?
I've got 20 people watching.
John 5 said hi from Canada.
Hi John, how you doing, mate?
Said screen also. VR chamber. Said what do Mark Zuckerberg's toes taste like?
Oh,
Tassism 7X. Said I thought it was only music.
What do Mark Zuckerberg's toes taste like? Tell me.
Said accepted LOL.
Have you tasted them?
No sound or anything allowed at all. They hate coverage.
No, I'm not.
They are the Nintendo of the tech work that needs to be toppled.
Yeah, I'm basically not. I'm basically not putting any images or any music on because I don't want to get copyright striked.
Said 19.
Can you put the image of just the Apple headset? Like
said
just a photo. You can do that, right? It's just images and stuff from the actual screen.
I guess so.
Said they taste like a lizard. Paradise Decay.
Hey PD, how you doing, mate?
Mac, I just watched 4 streams go down.
Hey Paradise Decay.
Yeah, PD, what I'm doing is I'm not actually. There's no music or any images going out. I'm actually watching it separately on my phone, and we're just going to talk about it as things happen.
Yeah, at the moment they're talking about battery life of the new MacBook.
Yeah, they're talking about the MacBook Air at the moment. We're not really interested. So as soon as the VR stuff comes, we'll get a bit more interested. Yeah, I think somebody said on the chat that
they are going down.
Wolf got taken down.
Paradise Decay. Said cool
so
beans.
I'm just going to put a picture up on screen of the
headset.
There's a great picture of that. There's like a really nice looking girl wearing the head. Oh, there it is. Just going to download that. Better than looking at me and him.
All this M2, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
That's a really nice laptop though. Damn.
I know. I'm a PC guy, and I just if I jumped into the Apple, I would just have nowhere to start. I wouldn't know what to do.
Said your Apple does not want you to show anything.
Clueless
Dad Gamer.
It's not too bad. It's just like you can do most stuff, but
said I'm watching on my iPad.
Apple, isn't it? It's set in a certain way. It's like any operating system. But then
Apple is suspending streams watching the event.
Through just for doing little things as well.
Clueless Dad Gamer.
How you doing, TR?
Said no way that would do VR.
Careful, people are suspending the streams.
Well, apparently we've already heard that it's that it is actually.
JS. Said for future RFS kick streams are still up.
Oh, trippy.
Yes, apparently.
Premortal VR. Said, oh, you are live.
Yeah, how you doing, people?
Yeah, we are live, yeah.
Paradise Decay.
What we're doing is...
Said, I hate Apple TBH. Ortiz. Said, oh. Weeble. Said, can't you entertain us with some pole dancing? Jason L.
Yeah, I think, Mac,
said,
if you're new here, guys, consider subscribing. I think you're going to get some people in there because all the streams have gone down.
Said, Mac is smart.
There you go. Right, I'm just going to quickly start up my live stream as well.
Said, it looks decent. TR. Said, I wish Apple would stop doing this kind of crap to their fans.
I know, it's crazy, man. I mean...
Immortal VR. Yeah. Said, interesting look. But as a mything. Said, no. Apple does not let like any streams besides theirs to show video or play sound. Real or fool.
Fairway or the highway.
Said Apple is issuing policy violations to streams.
It's really good.
What?
Like,
yes, they are. Yeah, they've taken down quite a few streams already.
Said LOL only a grand for a laptop with technology that's 3 years out of date. LOL.
You have to go jump through hoops. That's the only downside of it all.
Paradise Decay. Said Apple taking down streams says it's all about Apple.
Yeah, exactly. To be honest, there's not a single Apple product in my house that belongs to me. My wife has an Apple phone, but I'm an Android guy, VR. So...
Said they would take the VR world by storm, face screaming in fear.
Yeah, I've got a 12-year-old MacBook under my bed. That's staying under my bed because it's got stuff on there that shouldn't be allowed in public. I think my...
Paradise said, no apples, just bananas in his house.
No apples in our house, only bananas. Ortiz. Said LOL.
Yeah, I haven't used it for ages.
Right, guys.
Clueless Dad Gamer. Said I have a bowl full of apples. Does that count?
As long as you don't show it on James YouTube and they get a copyright strike on you. Right, so basically what we're doing is we're watching it offline, and when they get to the VR stuff, we'll start commenting, and hopefully we won't get taken down because we're not showing any music.
Apple sue you for being Mac in VR?
Oh, that's a point. Air Mac in VR.
They really just don't want people shitting on all their products they're overcharging for. Paradise Decay. Said I don't mind apple pie. Weeble. Said don't forget to like and subscribe to Mac and Indie if you haven't
Yes,
already.
That's the point. Good, said Weeble. If you haven't actually subscribed yet, don't forget to like the video, subscribe.
On the sidelines.
You can also subscribe to Indie VR, and you can also join my channel membership.
TR.
There you go.
Said that's why they don't have comments or live comments on all their events. Premortal VR.
Well, the chat's going a bit mental.
Try the headset.
I would like to try the headset very much, yes.
Said him going on a beer run until the VR announcement.
That's why they don't have comments or live comments on their events.
All right, okay. Yeah, because the Meta one, do you remember watching it? And they just basically spammed loads of lizards.
Yeah.
There was just lizards getting spammed and spammed and spammed. Right, I've had to turn speech chat off because I was getting Apple in one ear, speech chat in the other. So I'm just going to try and keep up with the chat as it happens. Currently got 30 people watching. We will
14 likes, come on.
Yeah, we will be talking about the VR stuff as soon as it comes on. Apparently, we've heard that it does have Steam compatibility, which I'm curious about because what if they what are they going to do about controllers? Have they got hand tracking or okay?
Yeah, maybe like some finger tracking tech for the buttons.
Don't subscribe to Apple.
But they might have controllers. They could just be saying it, you know.
Yeah.
I hope they just reveal everything today.
Yeah. TR. So TR's just asked how expensive do you think it's going to be, Sergi?
$2,999, I think it was.
£2,999, dollars. Well, we'll get it in pounds, won't we?
Dollars, yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the same, about 3,000.
Don't copy me.
Yeah, apparently TR it has Steam VR built in. We'll soon find out anyway. Fitz says $2.5 grand. Michael Dreyer says $1,900.
So everyone's saying $2 to $3 grand.
Yeah. It'll not be more. Right, so Lee Marvin Hitchman said not be more than $2 grand.
Someone's saying it's on the website already.
Oh, right. Okay. Let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a look.
I don't see
Apple
nothing.
website, United Kingdom. Oh, look at that. They're advertising a Mac Pro with that looks like a PC. Okay, that's good. Watch, iPad, Mac Pro, fitness. No. Nothing yet. Yeah, so they're still talking about the M2 Ultra, so we'll just have to keep speculating. Hey, Walking Dead, how you doing? Hope you're feeling better, mate. Hope you've climbed off the pot and managed to put some weight back on. Hey, White Rabbit, how you doing, mate? Thanks for joining the channel.
Going on White Rabbit, Walking Dead.
Oh, right. So Michael Dyer says Apple Insider reported the price.
So what's that? $2,000.
Yeah. But if the HMD has the M2 Ultra, which is what they're talking about now, isn't it? I don't see how they could put that in a headset, because that needs some serious power, doesn't it?
Yeah, they might have modified it. I don't.
Clueless Dad just said Mac Pro looks like an air purifier. Actually, it does.
Oh yeah, do you know what? They do look weird.
Yeah,
they do look really weird.
Hey Austin,
ages ago. That looks like a Wii U as well.
Wow, chat's going crazy, guys. So if I can't keep up, so we've got 32 views at the moment. We've had over 160 views. I'm sorry I can't show you anything, because what's happening is if people are streaming the Apple developer conference, they're actually getting taken down and getting copyright strikes. So what we're doing is we're watching it offline, and when they get to the VR, we'll keep you up to date. But yeah, keep it up in the chat. Right, so
Lee Harvey Hitchman only plays Gran Turismo 7. Maybe Quest Pro sell that as well. Yeah.
Paradise Decay said, I heard rumors last year that Apple, it was overheating. That was one of the main problems. They're trying to put a MacBook Pro chip into a standalone headset, and apparently it was overheating like crazy.
Yeah. That was a year ago.
Evil Kingus, you'll have to come round and lend me the money if you want me to buy that computer. $7,000. Christ almighty.
Yeah. That's,
it looks like a cheese grater. Doesn't it?
I think you might need to reload, because this guy's talking in the outside now. Are you in the same spot as me? Yeah.
No, it says I'm live.
Okay, cool.
Hold on. Oh, no. Go back.
Okay, now they've gone to iOS, which is like...
Yeah, so I'm up to date now. Okay, so they're moving on to iOS. It's going... They've been going for... Well, sort of half an hour nearly. Oh my God! It's like some sort of weird Ted Danson. Right, so they're talking about the next software update for the Apple headset. What do you mean? I look less pale than I normally do, Blue Bottles? Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah, he does look strange, doesn't he? He looks like a Muppet version of Ted Danson.
You talking about me again?
Oh, Clueless. They've all had the media training, so they all do the Muppet hands.
The Zuck hands.
The Zuck hands, yeah.
Get to the point. Come on.
Yeah, I think for that kind of price, JS, I think you're gonna want more than the 3D camera. Yeah. So they're still talking about iOS at the moment.
That looks weird.
He looks like a flat earther. Okay, so we talked about price.
Who said that?
Do you think it's going to have? Do you think it's going to have Steam compatibility? And is it going to have controllers?
Yeah. I mean, I heard that as well. That there's rumors of the Steam compatibility, and
yeah,
I reckon there'll be controllers, man. They probably won't ship with controllers, the left side controllers.
$1,000.
Or they might just say slap your. I don't know. Now, if they were going to make it Steam compatible, they'd make some sick controllers for it. I hope so. Anyway.
Yeah, I think they would have to. Yeah.
I have tons of Apple stuff, iPad.
I have tons of Apple stuff on iPad now. See, I don't mind the iPad. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
I use an Android tablet and they're rubbish, basically. Lenses and games, yeah. Exclusive games? I don't know. I don't know anything about the Apple ecosystem, so...
Live voicemail is a good idea.
Here's a technical question for you then, Surgical. When you're streaming on YouTube and you got the analytics screen up, why is my analytics screen all squished up into one little corner? It's like, it starts at 9 PM yesterday, goes all the way through the whole day, and it started at 6 o'clock, and it's all squished up into a little bar at the end.
I've never seen that before, mate. I've never seen that before. No. No idea.
No. Try clicking on it, but it doesn't.
Just speak to Apple support. Yeah, Valve were the same with the Index. They do exactly the same stuff. The customer support is really good, unlike other places. It says, Abdi's saying it's not intended for gamers, but it's all just rumors and speculation. I just want to see what the hell it is, because all this rumors and stuff is a bit of a pain.
Yeah, right. So, if anybody has any experience with YouTube, can you tell me why it's all squished up into one little corner? Crazy. Here we go. I'm on the little testicle Haribos now.
Cherry bombs.
Cherry bombs.
Is that what yours look like now? Now that you've passed 60.
Hey, cheeky. Not past 60 yet. Bluebot expected demo. AR demo would be great. Yeah, they're all doing the same kind of things, aren't they, Clueless? Maybe they do the same. Maybe Zuckerberg's actually an AR.
I think he's a fucking alien.
Yeah. Just going to have a quick look.
It's going on about the iOS on the phone now.
Yeah.
At least with I don't know, like the PlayStation showcase. I know you were moaning on that, but at least it was games, right?
Yeah.
Even though it was they all look the same. This is drawn out. Come on. So will you be queuing up outside the Apple Store on release day, Mac, trying to get a free demo?
I'll be going up there to get there. There's a nice an iPhone store up in Newcastle, so I might go up there to see. Yeah, so
gonna be like a queue for like the new iPhones come out. Do you know what I mean? It's gonna be crazy. Yeah. Metagame Showcase had a game forever. Funny you say that. Yeah, I mean, I'll talk about it in the podcast, not now.
Have to remove the pubes before you eat those, Mac. Right, they're still going on about iOS. Oh, it's weird. Muppet Ted Danson, man. Next gen emojis, yeah, exactly. Christ almighty.
Yeah, then all your friends who've got Android can't send them to you. Which is like, what percentage of people have Android compared to Apple?
Yeah, I know. Right, how do I... So if anybody out there is any good with YouTube, for some reason, my analytics is showing from 9 p.m. yesterday to 6 p.m. today. So all my views and everything are all squished up into a little tiny bar that I can't see. How do I change that? Has anybody got any ideas? Fucking weird.
Yeah, I've never seen that before, mate.
Am I zoomed? Well, I haven't had a drink for a while, so I'm not zoomed. I haven't had any smokes. I don't know, but or something. I don't know how to zoom. If I am zoom, I don't know how to zoom out.
Right, so basically, Android have got like 71%, and Apple have got like 27%.
Yeah. It used to be 50-50 as well, didn't it? So...
Interesting numbers.
Oh, for God's sakes. Control plus to zoom. I take it it's control... Oh! Okay.
I can't see what you're doing.
No, it's... No, I'm zoomed in, but I'm still squished.
Oh, okay, I know what you mean. Yeah, or control and the roller in your mouse.
Yeah.
Come on, man. AirDrop. I remember it being a real pain to like recover stuff, like to jump through hoops just to change a password and
yeah.
I mean, it's great if you like a high security stuff, but
I remember my sister. She filled her phone with photographs and stuff. And for some reason, she wanted some music or something, and she went to the iPhone shop at Newcastle, and she said, "This is what's happened. Can you help me?" And they just went, "No." There was some reason they couldn't help her because she didn't have enough space left on her phone.
It's because you were with her, that's why.
Oh, yes.
Back off, not this guy again.
Will you homemade porn somebody jump to other people's phones if you're nearby? Yeah. Oh! All of a sudden everybody's looking around. What the fuck? Right. So they're talking about autocorrect now. This is really fascinating. Keep going, Apple.
Right, let's have a look at the viewers on this now. 1 million.
Fucking crazy.
This past 10 minutes is about sending text messages.
I know. It's fuck. Well, the thing is, the Apple people love it, obviously, because there's 1 million people watching.
Yeah. Oh, they're talking about when you text it and it autofills it and stuff, like, because that was really annoying for me. Now that I think they're finally doing something about it.
All right, okay.
Predictive text. Oh my God, that's new.
Oh wow, it's almost as if Android hasn't had that for years.
It predicts the rest of your sentence. That was just some serious AI.
Do you know what I'd like them to be able to do as well? is to realise that I'm from England, I'm not from America. And I spell supervise with an S, not a Z, and colour has a U in it, and not just 2 O's. That really bugs the crap out of me.
I'll remember that next time I message you with those words.
I do not know how to reduce my timeline thing. It's just getting on my nerves now.
Don't get lost. Oh, now what?
Oh, new experiences.
Furry friends.
Apple phones now with ChatGPT. Take over the world.
It looks like they're going to talk about photographs now for 10 minutes, maybe 15.
Yeah, 10, 15 minutes to talk about photographs. Yeah, so if you're in chat and it's the first time here, don't forget to like and subscribe. You can also join my channel membership, and don't forget to subscribe to Indie. We are currently watching Apple talking about text messages, predictive text, and photographs.
Yeah. I laugh if we went through all of this and nothing to do with the.
Yeah, there's no VR at all. They just invited all the journos just to take the piss, and they're all sitting in the back room sipping champagne and laughing.
They testing the headset. Let me check something out. Right, last year it was 1 hour and 48 minutes.
Okay.
So about an hour left before they show the
before they actually start talking about stuff. Oh my god.
What do you think of the design though?
The design?
Yeah. She's wearing it in the picture. Still there? You alive? Hello?
Sorry, what? What?
No, I was just asking. I was asking you about what do you think of the design of the headset?
Oh right. I don't know how. But everybody else is like the Pico and they have pancake lenses and glass. They've got glass pancake lenses and very small displays. I don't see how they can make it smaller than the Pico or the Quest 3 at the moment. Unless they put some sort of battery that isn't connected to the headset, or the processing power is like pushed off to your phone or something. I really don't know how they're going to do it.
I heard something about it being to do with your phone's connected. And
yeah,
not. I mean,
like some of the processing is offloaded onto your phone. But what happens if you don't have an Apple phone? We don't know.
The back strap could have like 10 AA attached to it. That's the reveal.
Yeah. Blue Bottles, sorry, Bottle something said it's going to be slim. Apple likes it slim. They have an M2 chip. That's a beast. Yeah, but if you have an M2 chip, it's going to run hot and it's going to need a big battery. So where are they going to put that? Yeah. I mean, I know that Apple are the masters of design, aren't they?
Yeah, 5VR's been going on about M2 ages before it even came out, and he's an Apple freak, so like he's proper clued up on all this stuff.
Yeah.
And he just said like soon enough you won't have any PCs anymore. That's when I deleted his number. Right, now it's showing you how to stalk people and listen to music.
How much does that stand cost?
Oh, that's cool. What's that? Oh, the phone stand.
The iPhone cool, charger. Yeah, it does look cool. But how much does it cost?
Get one from Alibaba Express, whatever it's called, for like a $5.
3D printed. $4.99.
Yeah. It makes you want the phone, but then you realise once you start using it, you're like, oh no.
Yeah.
My dad's got an iPhone. Every time I pick up to do something, I'm like, oh no.
Clueless Dad said, even if it's the size of a crash helmet, Apple users will go out and buy it.
Yeah. This is the thing. Like, they're going to integrate the phone into it. They're going to make it all integrated for design and art.
Yeah.
Just everything. It's all going to be like one big everything in one. And if you're into that kind of stuff, it is going to be great. For gaming, let's see what they do.
Yeah, let's see what they do.
Because what they've got under the hood, they could be like, here's these controllers. They're £1,000, but they do this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
Or pre-order it now for 10% off. Then Apple would never do that.
But or something said, I hope the headset comes with one free month of Pornhub Premium. Right. Common Apple, show us something.
Yeah, they've gone to iPads now.
Oh, God. I'm going to keep looking at how to change my timeline on YouTube.
They're showing all this stuff, and they'll probably be like, right, well, everything we've just shown, you can actually do it on our headset. What was the first mobile phone you had, Mac?
Oh my God, it was one of those Nokia 60, whatever they were.
Yeah, I had a brick Nokia.
Yeah, like a Nokia 6610 or so. I can't even remember what it's called. But then I got one of those really cool folding ones, the Razr. Can't remember who made them now.
Motorola Razr.
Motorola Razr with the fold. I love that phone.
Do you remember the banana phone, the Nokia one? My first was like some old Nokia, right? And it was 2000 and it must be 1999, 2000, and it was a brick. It was a brick even for then. It was already 2 years old. I used to rip it out of college, and that people used to laugh at me. I used it as a weapon. Sony Ericsson, yeah, I remember that I had a Sony Ericsson phone. That was cool. It had Snake on it. Do you know the phone just came with Snake, and you're like, wow.
God tier, yeah. No, I tell you what, that I love that Razr because you never ever damaged the screen because it folded flat, and I had the matte black one. It was gorgeous.
What I don't get is these people get iPhones, right, and they don't put cases on them. I know it looks really cool, and I'm like, wow. Have you seen the state of my phone? Have you seen the state of my phones? Like, I've killed so many phones. Like, it's really, I don't know how the hell you keep it like without dropping it.
No, I learnt my lesson in the fire brigade. I always get those cases that cover the whole back and then have like an upraised bit to protect the screen.
The tough covers, whatever they're called, and they come with the glass, isn't it? The Gorilla Glass.
But that's something. You're the one who posted it. The S110 with interchangeable front. Oh, I don't know that one.
iPhone 14 goes for £760.
Yeah.
That's the latest one, I think. I'll get rid of that.
God, sake. It's just not. They're just waffling on about crap, aren't they? It's just not interesting.
We should just stick a 2-player game on, mate, and just play that in the background.
Yeah, Clueless. Apple has wallpaper now. But don't worry, you can adjust the text. Oh, I've got a quick actions tab on my Samsung. I've had it for 4 years now. They're talking about a lock screen on an iPad.
Flights, the score of the football. I mean, this is nothing new. Come on.
Yeah, I know. Paradise Decay said, "Oh my god, wallpapers." Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel at the moment. All right, Livid, how you doing, mate? Livid got so bored he started doing his job. You're lucky, mate. This is my job now. I have to sit through this crap. Oh, God. Dear me. Oh, dear.
Do they still have 1 million people watching this? No, they still do.
Have a look. Comments are turned off. At least Meta had the balls to sort of let the lizards flow.
Yeah, those lizards are pretty funny, man.
Yeah, JS, no wonder they disabled their chat. Exactly, mate. Exactly. Right, so we've been going for nearly an hour now, so they must be soon going to start talking about it. So do they talk about like finance packages? Will they do that? Will they say, "Oh, you can get your VR headset for $49.99 a month," and
I don't think they will.
Something like that? Because they do it with iPad, don't they? And your phone.
Oh, do they?
Yeah,
no,
you can buy an iPad on finance for like.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I thought you meant actually advertise it in the showcase.
Well, I know. Yeah, maybe not. But
you meant actually, yeah. I think I got my MacBook on installments when I got it years ago.
Yeah. It's only because you wouldn't allow them to remove a kidney.
Actually, I think I wasn't a student, but I got a student discount.
All right.
So that was 10% is quite a lot, right? Of like a grand, 1,600 quid.
Yeah. Oh, they got an Apple. They got an Apple Pencil. Only $1,000.
Notes is getting an upgrade.
Yeah, clueless. I agree. I think they're laughing at all the VR guys who are sitting there creaming their pants waiting. Oh, here's the thing. The iPhone has LiDAR, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So how about using LiDAR to scan your game space or the space where you're working so that it actually gives you like a full 3D representation of your room? That'd be quite cool.
Yeah, that's probably already done. Like, that's probably like
one
of the most basic features. And it's gonna have lasers on it as well.
Freaking lasers!
Yeah, I think all that LiDAR stuff. The thing with like VR headsets and just anything scanning your room and stuff, it's like for like they can see the products you got and then they can target advertising towards you and things like that. That's why I kind of like I don't know if I'd ever do that. See everything you got in your room.
Right, I'm gonna put that on my Discord. Ask the question.
What's that?
Oh, hold on. Back to Craig. Back to weird Ted Danson Muppet Man.
Rack layout. Oh, yeah, you don't look like much of an actor, do you? Look, he's in a workshop and he's all like, his hair's done. He's all like, do you see that? Like, no bloke who works in a workshop looks like that. Leave FaceTime messages.
Oh God!
Get on with it.
I can feel some more cherry balls coming on.
Why are you not on the Mac Juice today?
I haven't been on the Mac Juice for a week and a half, mate.
What were you doing on Friday?
I was on the Mac Juice. But apart from a week and a half, I have not been on the Mac Juice, excluding Friday.
Oh my God, come on.
So they called it popcorn. Sonoma.
Oh, no, they're going to know about this for half
Sonoma Valley.
New OS.
How did I know that?
Hey?
I got it right. I predicted it was going to be called Sonoma. Thank you. I should work for Apple. Except I don't like them. Right. Oh, for fuck's sake. Screensavers.
Animated screensavers, mate. Don't knock it. It's the latest new wave of technology.
God almighty.
My God, this is
terrible. This is like, oh. Oh my God, I can't believe they're not even talking about any new phones or anything, are they? This is just all operating system shit. Right, sorry, I was catching up on the
Don't worry, mate. I'm bored as fuck with this thing as well. It's all right. God damn.
Get a Mac, you get a Mac, and you get a Mac. Yeah, exactly. Sodoma. Yeah, sorry, PD. You don't want to hear me singing, and you definitely don't want to see indie dancing.
Back.
No, you have not missed anything, James. You have not missed anything VR related. So basically, they've talked about putting widgets on your iPad or your Mac.
Yeah, how you doing, Mobile? Welcome to the channel.
Hey, Mobile Decay, mate. How you doing?
Yeah, we're struggling here, Mobile. They're talking for half an hour about things like, I don't know, just name something boring they've talked about, because I've got mine.
Animated widgets, interactive wallpaper. They decided to call their new operating system Sonoma, which I predicted.
We'll call this. Oh, PD, get some rest, man.
Yeah, you get you won't be able to sleep because you'll have nightmares of Muppet Ted Danson.
Come on.
God, come on.
Walking Dead, are you still in the chat? I know he's going to be streaming, so I don't know if he's left already. Hey, Jason,
no, mate,
what's going on?
I'm not growing a beard, Jason. I'm just being lazy. I spent 30 years working for people, and I had to have a shave every day, and now I don't. So, haha.
Muppet Ted dancing. Oh my gosh, someone else now. Come on. Yeah. Metal 3. I wonder what percentage of the million people watching are just here for the VR.
I don't know.
By the looks of things, it's just us two, right? Everyone's left their bloody stream.
I know. Everybody else has left the stream because they're bored or they've got copyright strikes. We're the only ones who are not actually doing that, so...
Yeah, a bit of gaming. There you go.
I've got a mix of Haribo Tangfastic and Haribo Mix. So yeah, there's some blue sweets in there. They're going to send me crazy.
Party bowl.
Couldn't have been any worse, Jason. It could not have been any worse, my friend.
Picture quality has improved. Yeah. I got a new camera a couple of days ago, mate, and yeah, all good now. You know.
Yeah, paradise. I spy with my life something beginning with T. Oh, it's a big troll.
God, don't say that, paradise. We need this VR headset, man.
We do. Oh my God. I feel really sorry for the 306 people who've tuned in. They're just sitting there watching me eat sweets.
306 people on Prozac by the end of it.
They don't need Prozac, do they? It's like this.
Hello, I'm super excited.
Is that an Unreal Engine background? That's got to be, isn't it?
That's not real. It's all.
What's with? I mean, even the Japanese who don't do the hands. He's doing it.
Yeah.
Hold your hands so you don't wave them about. No, wave them about so that people know you're alive.
Death Stranding. Here we go. I mean, they're going into games now.
Yeah, but Death Stranding's been out for 2 years, and when it came out, everybody realised that it was fucking mad.
Yeah, that game didn't. Yeah, I don't think it definitely didn't live up to people's standards. Some people do like it, but
yeah,
it's just a walking simulator, isn't it? With a bit of floating and a bit of balancing.
Hey, Rudy. I'm more interested. Yes, and that actually isn't very hard to do because this presentation has been terrible. They're talking about a game here, which I think was given away for free on PC on Steam.
It was not bad.
If I'm not 100, no, I'm going to actually check on Steam. Yeah, I think you might be right, JS. I think they actually did release it for free, or it was on like heavily discounted.
Why are you getting involved? It's Death Stranding. Nobody cares. Do you think?
Yeah, Rudy said he got it for free on Epic.
Do you think? Yeah, I mean, do you think people who own an Apple Mac or whatever, they're all waiting for Death Stranding to release? I don't think so.
No. Woo! Video conferencing.
Yeah, we could have used that today, actually, Mac. Let's see when Death Stranding came out. It's going to be a couple of years, man.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. Right.
2019. So it's a 4-year-old game.
Fucking yeah.
4 years old.
4 years old, and they're still talking about it.
Okay, now they've moved from gaming into some kind of stage. Like, stick to one path.
Absolutely madness.
I think they're just trying to get people to be like, "Oh my god, they're going to show it. They're going to show it."
Apple makes Meta look good. That's good. That I like stuff. Yeah, they actually made the Meta Gaming Showcase look amazing. Sorry, Serge. I'm going for another set of cherry balls.
I'm just looking at. So what I'm looking at is when after they show the VR headset, I want to see how many viewers they go down to.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But that's tomorrow, so you're shaking your balls again.
Yeah, I was.
Oh, Safari, come on!
Oh, for God's sakes! Yeah, they don't even have comments turned on the video because obviously at the Meta Gaming Showcase, at least you had the balls to put the comments on. They got spammed with pictures of lizards, but there you go. Right, guys, we've got some new people here who we haven't seen before, so don't forget to subscribe to Indie VR on YouTube and subscribe to my channel, Mac in VR. Don't forget to drop a like on this video. You can also join my channel membership for emojis and game key giveaways and stuff like that.
Kiki Minaj. I think we've got so yeah, on Monday we've got the podcast, and it's going to be all about the Metagaming Showcase, this showcase here, all the Lex VR news, and maybe some drinking. Who knows?
There might be some drinking next week.
you would have been 3 weeks over by then, right? But you would have drank on Wednesday and Thursday.
No, I'd actually, yeah. I mean, I had a drink on Friday, but apart from that, I've been all right. So, yeah, felt like a week and a half off almost, sort of, as far as I'm concerned.
Sort of.
Apple should pay us to watch them.
I know. It's pretty. It's like watching paint dry. Like, that's all I can describe it as.
Yeah. It's just not interesting. They're not even telling it anything new. It's not like new hardware or anything exciting. It just goes to show it's not just Meta and PlayStation that can let you down. Oh yeah, Livid. Yeah, that's okay, mate. Yeah, if you pre-order Asgard's Wrath 2 on Quest, you get Asgard's Wrath for free on PC VR. Bargain. It's like a 35 quid game for nothing, and it's really good. It's really, really good. It's like must be 100 hours gameplay in there somewhere, and it's
they said.
Yeah, no, the original Asgard's Wrath.
Oh yeah. Sorry, mate, I lost track there because I was falling asleep. No, that's good. That's good. It's great. Just shout my name when it starts. Yeah, I like I said, I still need to finish that game. I'll do it by the time the next one comes out. I'm just gutted that it's not on PC because the way that game looked on PC was what was so amazing about it.
It was absolutely brilliant. Right, Fitz is off to play DMZ with Shuey, so
cheers, Fitz. Catch you later, mate.
Mobile Decay's started drinking because he's had enough.
Honestly, it makes me wish I just,
Apple's big announcement is an app to add legs to Meta avatars. Ortiz, if you haven't played it for more than 2 hours, you can get a refund and then pre-order the Quest 2 Asgard's Wrath 2 and you might get it for free.
Question is, do you get Asgard's Wrath 1 straight away? You must do, right? Because you've already paid for Asgard's Wrath 2.
I don't know. I don't really know, actually.
Is it after you've passed the 2 days or the 14 days?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, actually.
That's a good question.
Because I already own it, so I don't get it for free.
Yeah, so the refund is either 2 hours or within 14 days. So 2 hours of gameplay, that is. So are they going to make you wait 14 days?
After you've downloaded it?
Yeah, like so once. Okay, so you pre-order Asgard's Wrath 2 now.
Yeah.
Then you get access to the first one. Now, does that count as like then after you played Asgard's Wrath, the first one for 2 hours? Does that mean you can't refund Asgard's Wrath 2?
I don't know.
Or is it going to be within 40? Because like if you got Oculus Store credit,
well, Livid here says you get Asgard's Wrath 1 right away.
Right. Okay. But so you can complete it and then just do a refund on Asgard's Wrath 2, right?
I mean, theoretically, yeah, but you're mean.
No, I'd like someone to try that. Try and someone pre-order it. Play Asgard's Wrath 2 for 2 hours.
And try and refund it, yeah.
Yeah, and try and refund it and see what happens because it will say you're ineligible. So I'm thinking, is that 2 hours on Asgard's Wrath 1 kind of tying you into Asgard's Wrath 2 without a refund?
Yeah, I don't think they can do that.
I don't know. It's Meta. I
Livid says they haven't charged me yet. Yeah, I've pre-ordered it and I haven't charged me yet, but I already own Asgard's Wrath as well, so I'm not sure. Mind you, no, I did buy it.
You did, yeah. Asgard's Wrath is dead on PC. Like Asgard's Wrath 2 is not on PC. It's just the Quest 2, mate.
Okay, Ortiz says he's going to try and refund it now and see whether he loses access to Asgard's Wrath. I don't suppose it matters because if you do, then you can just pre-order it again, can't you?
Ortiz, and have you played it for more than 2 hours? Let's put this to the test.
Yeah. Rudy's just said, do Apple fans find this shit actually interesting? Geez, they're worse than us PC freaks. Yeah. That's what this is. This is a big pair of cherry balls.
I don't know how much that picture cost. The new iPad, the new Apple MacBook, and the new Apple iPhone, and the AirPods. I wonder how much that package is.
Yeah. Oh, no. Did you know you can play music on your phone?
Can you?
If it looks like I'm having a stroke, I'm not. It's just I'm having an Apple-induced rage.
Oh, AirPlay.
Well, they've been going for an hour and a quarter now.
No, an hour. Started on the hour, didn't it?
Oh yeah, sorry. So we started at quarter 2.
Yeah.
We've been here for an hour and 15 minutes. It just feels like a lifetime.
Yeah. It does. I think we've got like 40 minutes of hell left. No, maybe 30, then 10 minutes of maybe hopefully some kind of sexual pleasure. And then after that, just suck your thumb and curl up into a ball and go to sleep.
I'm gonna have to change I might have to cancel my Tomb Raider stream tonight because I'm losing the will to live.
Oh, you mean the thingy?
Tomb Explorer,
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change it to 8:30 just in case.
Yeah, I was speaking to the dev about the game. He's just trying to get people to play the demo for now because he's still working on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it does look really cool. Exactly. I'm just thinking, what the hell, man?
Oh, for God's sakes.
That doesn't make sense. What are you sending me, you weirdo?
This is terrible.
I'll tell you what we could do for entertainment. I could go outside and fucking grab Michael Jackson and get to do
grab Michael Jackson. In case anybody doesn't know, there's a young kid who wanders around the green outside his house singing Michael Jackson songs into a bottle. I mean, bless him, he's got problems, but... Oh, God, this is torture.
I know, it's really bad.
Oh, dear, right.
FaceTime. When you can use anything else like Discord or just anything that's not FaceTime.
I know. Unless some of your friends don't have Apple products, and then you can't talk to them.
I honestly, off the top of my head, one person that's got an iPhone. maybe 2. Yeah.
Using the hidden spy camera on the remote. But or something says Discord. Yeah, exactly. And then at least you don't need to be in the Apple environment. You can just use anything you want.
But everyone's perfect, white teeth, perfect hair, perfect clothes, perfect background. Look at that. It's just a perfect Apple world, isn't it?
There's no fat people.
There's no. I was going to say there's no fat people.
There's not even a crooked tooth.
No, nobody with teeth hanging out. Even the trailer they're showing of something else is just the same thing.
Yeah.
Lovely.
I've got Zoom on my phone. I've got Zoom on my Apple, on my my Android tablet. I've got Zoom on my PC. American Hollywood perfection, exactly.
Come on, man. More OS updates.
God, I tell you what, I'm never ever watching this again, ever. I'm never putting myself through this ever again.
I think the best thing to do is just stream the last half hour if it's ever VR related.
Or just or just do a non-live reaction. Oh my God.
Oh, Apple Watches now. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all rendered in. That's not a natural. Look at his shadow. That's not a natural shadow.
I know. I'm going to eat this green jelly baby that looks blue because of my green screen. Can you see that?
It looks blue to me.
It's green.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Look. I put it in front of my face. Look, I disappear. That's my green screen behind me. Oh. What colour is this one? Oh, see, that one's pink. That one's all right. I know what's going to happen now. I'm going to run out of sweets before they get to the VR bit.
This is the most boring showcase of anything I've ever seen.
It's like... It is literally somebody playing... It's like a band playing their violins while the fucking Titanic sinks, isn't it? It's just people running around screaming and you're going, yeah, but look, I've got an animated background on my iPad.
How's Dexter doing? Let's talk about that.
Yeah, Dexter, he's okay. He's got pancreatitis, bless him. But we're working on it. He's getting better.
Just only ask because I keep showing doggies on the watches. So these cute little dogs. What about the Rottweilers and all the, you know? Is it an Apple Watch much easier if you don't have an Apple phone? I mean, you could probably still. How would that work? I think. Would you need anything else? I've never used one before. I'm pretty sure you could just use it on its own, right? But it answers calls and stuff. So maybe that would need to be linked to your Apple phone because it's like the SIM won't go into the watch, will it? What happened with the refund?
Oh, yeah.
Doggy cheapy.
Hey, Austin, how you doing, mate? Oh, my God, this is... I'm glad you joined us now because we've had an hour and 15 minutes of boredom. I forgive Meta and I forgive PlayStation for all their transgressions. This is just fucking awful.
I don't forgive you, though, for inviting me onto this.
I was going to do it by myself. I know there's an hour and a half of your life you'll never get back.
I'm going to put you through misery for an hour and a half, yeah. Wait till you come round to stay next time.
I'll wake up with a toilet brush shoved up my ass.
Well, that'll be October, right?
October the 12th to the 15th. Yeah, EGX.
Airbnb.
Airbnb.
A night.
Yeah. You can apply for you can't apply for the creator passes yet. It's on hold, but they're coming soon, so keep an eye on the website. Hey AppJ, how you doing, mate? Yeah, it's like it's like you're hanging on for dear life. You know you're going to die, but you're just trying to hang on for dear life to like keep it going for as long as possible.
Tribe, you missed it, mate. It's done.
Oh, Tribe, you missed it, dude. It's been and gone. It's amazing. £500, 4K screens. No, we're still hanging on in there, mate. It hasn't been on yet.
Yeah, Tribe, we've been here for an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah, we're just trolling your Tribe. We're hanging on. They're talking about Snoopy on an iWatch, for fuck's sake. Oh my god. It's so bad.
Cycling.
I tell you what, Tribe, we forgive PlayStation, we forgive Meta. Right, sorry, what did you say there, Serge?
What do you think of cyclists being a road man, a car man?
Who? What?
Cyclists. As a driver, because a lot of drivers don't like cyclists, right?
Oh no, I used to be a cyclist as well, so...
Oh, you're one of them wankers.
I was a mountain biker more than a roadie, so... Oh my god.
Here we go, a bit of diversification. My god.
That is a fake background, isn't it? It has to be.
Yeah, it is.
It's too perfect.
Tell by the shadows. Yeah. I mean, he's got no shadow.
Oh my god. Time for my last pair of cherry balls. That's how bad it is. I'm on to my last pair of cherry balls.
Mate, just crack the Mac juice open. Stop messing around.
What is he talking about? There's no wind. There's no shadows. I'm scared.
Maybe they're on another planet.
Planet Apple.
It's just showing you stuff that you can do with like other stuff, and it's just like...
They're trying to draw you into the Apple thing so that you don't need anything else except Apple. Apple TV, Apple phone.
If there's one thing that this has made me do is not ever buy an Apple product
again. Yeah, it has put me off Apple forever.
Here you go, Mac. This is for you hiking. There you go. You can track.
Oh, fuck off. Now they're just taking the mickey.
My water sommelier friend gave me this. Let's talk about this water. It's the only cold natural spring in somewhere, and it comes out cold with bubbles out of the ground. There you go. Oh, do you remember, mate? He was on TV.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He travels all over the world and that just talks and stuff, man.
About water.
Yeah. He's doing all right. He's getting loads of really good offers as well.
That's even more interesting than what we're talking about.
This is what I'm saying, because he bores the hell out of me. I tell him when he starts talking to me about water, I go, shut the fuck up.
You're a lovely bloke, but you're boring.
Like, yeah, but the magnesium content, and I was like, I really don't care.
Oh my god. Oh no, Rich, it's going to come with some weird Apple Fire connector or something crap, whatever they use.
It's not going to be
not compatible with anything. Yeah.
Nah.
You have to buy all new cables.
New cables, converter plug.
I am live streaming Tomb Explorer later on today. About 8 o'clock I should be starting. If I haven't lost the will to live by then.
You'll still be sitting here at 8 o'clock waiting for the headset. Yeah, tribe. Everyone's guessed already. I think it was between 2,000 and 3,000.
2,000 and 3,000, yeah.
I said about 3,000. I
Yeah.
don't know, man. Why not?
Yeah.
Workout details.
Oh my God, this is...
Just get on a treadmill for an hour and just don't write it down. Don't track it. I mean, geez, you don't need it that bad.
I mean, I go to the gym quite regular and I don't track my workouts because I'm not fucking interested. Come on. Now we're going to talk about Apple Dog.
Kick her in that little leg and get on with it. Push kicker from the side. There you go.
$3,000. Yeah, $3,000 we reckon, tribe.
Yeah, I said 299. I think.
Unless they don't reveal it, and we've all been sat here for an hour and a half. Oh no, let's not. My mental health is suffering.
Very end of Zuckerberg driving off in a Ferrari with their Apple headset on, and they've merged with Meta. That's a surprise.
Yeah, we don't need roads where we're going.
Come on.
Oh,
mindfulness. Log how you're feeling right now. Feel fucking bored. Type that into your Apple Watch.
Yeah.
Pleasant. Oh man. But then it's all data and analytics. They track everything. Then they know everything about you.
Yeah.
They think, oh, this is great. Let me tell my watch I don't feel good, and then the Apple will know like about all your different moods, when the best time to like target you for different adverts and that.
Yeah.
It's all a con.
People said, I've told you, they're not going to show it. Aeroflotchy, I'm not a fireman anymore. I've retired. I've retired to sit here and listen to this crap on bloody Apple. Oh my God.
Come on.
I've run out of sweets. I'm going to have to go and get some more.
Still a line of sugar.
Oh my God. Well, at least she has a shadow. Even if it is fake. I mean, that water, the pebbles are just a flat.
I'm just looking at that now.
Yeah, it's just a flat.
It's so boring. You're gone.
Sorry.
No, sorry, mate. I was just saying, it's so boring what she's saying. I'm analysing the sky and the
I'm
trees.
analysing the background, yeah.
Exactly.
Oh.
30% of the population suffering by, what's myopia? Let's find out.
Myopia? That's something to do with your eyes, isn't it?
Sounds like a drug. They're saying that 50% of us will have it. Short-sightedness.
Yeah. James D911. She ran out of chicken wings and drink. I've run out of Haribo. Oh my God, are they really saying these things?
Yeah, they've lost 500,000 viewers at least because they're so boring.
Oh my God.
Mac, why don't you put some paint on the wall behind you and I can watch it dry?
Yeah, okay, I'll do that for you. I'm going to go and get some more Haribo. I'll be back in a second.
Oh, look, the iPad tells you
it's going
too close. Yeah, go on.
What? The iPad tells you if it's too close to your face?
yeah, if you got vision problems, it's like you'd be able to tell with your eyes, right? Why does because if it says too close, it's going to be blurry, right? Because you can't see properly.
Because you can't see because it's too close. I'm going to go and get some Haribo, and I guarantee as soon as I walk out that door.
It's fine. Hold on.
He's lost his shadow!
Okay, go now. Go!
Project Haribo!
Oh my gosh. Blah, blah, blah. He needs to be kicked into the water as well. And they've got the same format for everything. It's like, oh, could this be it? This is it, Mac. Get back. Project Haribo.
Haribo is
Green
go.
Shadowless War.
Have I missed anything?
Yeah, they revealed it. £299. It's out tomorrow.
Available at Argos.
Amazon Prime. Yeah.
Mind you, we're slagging Apple off. I'm sat behind a green screen. I'm sat in front of a green screen. You're sat in front of a green screen.
That's my gaming setup. What are you talking about? That's my screensaver.
Oh, for fuck's sake. They're not going to talk about VR, are they? They're not going to talk about VR.
But we've still got 20 minutes. Don't you worry. It's quite funny because like some people say to me when we're doing the podcast, that's a really cool setup you got. And I'm just like, no, it's a green screen, mate.
Well, mine is a green screen on that side. Right, here we go. Come on, Tim. Here we go. VR.
Looks like the lights, camera, action.
Here we go.
Yeah, this looks like they're doing it. He sounds like someone from South Park.
Here we go.
Yeah, this is it. This is it, guys.
Here we go.
Yeah, he's talking about augmented reality.
What's it going to be called?
New Apple Watch. No, there you go. There's the headset.
It's a Pico 4.
Oh, that's a different design.
Told you they couldn't make it that slim.
Cameras at the bottom. Microphone.
Cheese grater for cooling. IPD, or that's the ratchet at the back, isn't it? Okay. That looks like a Quest Pro. Oh, it's got that weird eye thing.
You can see inside them.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Right, so it's augmented reality, yes. Yeah. It's basically all the Apple stuff inside.
Color pass through with the. Okay. Your hands.
Yeah. Eyes as well, so eye tracking.
Eye tracking, yeah. That's probably where they were doing this bloody presentation from.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a wire. There's a wire.
There is a wire.
There is a wire. Okay. So if anybody's wondering, obviously you can't see it. It looks like a Quest Pro. It doesn't look any slimmer.
It's got a wire going into a pocket. It might be connected to the phone.
It might have a wire.
I think it's connected to the phone, maybe, because it wasn't behind her. It was going into a pocket.
Yeah. We'll catch up with chat once they've stopped talking. If I was Metro, I'd be thinking about suing them. That looks just like a Quest Pro.
Hi, Alan.
Hi,
Please
Alan.
don't bore us to death like the rest of them.
Hey, you can stroke your dog in augmented reality. Mickey Bear, I can feel my bank draining already. Okay, so they're talking about a full 3D interface and you control it with your eyes, hands, and voice. Okay, so your home view then overlays over the augmented reality picture. I mean, it is pretty slick.
I mean, that's the thing with Apple, their interfaces and stuff like that are pretty slick. Oh, they can cast shadows.
Okay, right. So the view screen that comes up in front of you actually casts a shadow, so you actually understand how far away it is from you. That's quite clever.
Shane, they couldn't do that in the CGI earlier.
Yeah. So you can scale it using your hands, and you can look at the interface with your eyes. I don't know whether you blink or something to select. Okay, so you can open apps in the AR. You can open multiple apps. Yeah, this is just AR at the moment, so we haven't talked about gaming yet, Corey. Oh, hold on, I'm catching that through your microphone.
Quite low, okay.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, you can watch Ted Lasso in.
So, like the backgrounds and stuff like that, like it's like photorealistic, isn't it? Like the background to all that stuff.
That's quite a good idea. That, yeah.
So it actually feels like instead of it being a bloody rendered thing, it's like you're actually in wherever you are. It's just like a lake with the trees and that, and it's just like a photorealistic video, isn't it?
But you can scale how much you see by yeah, that's quite cool. So basically, you could see the forest in front of you, and you could scale it so it actually went behind you as well. Oh my god, he starting to sound like Professor Denzel Dexter from the Fast Show. We gave dogs a bell, so every time the bell rang, it doesn't look that small, does it?
No, it's quite beef. It's quite thick.
And also, there's another thing as well. You can actually see the user's eyes through the screen.
I'm sure you can turn that off, though.
You can turn that off. It's the idea is it's for presence. Oh, they're talking about the clicker. They're talking about the clicker? No? You notice how slowly she's moving her hands?
See, that's like a bloody Quest 2 almost. A little bit thinner, isn't it? Like maybe 30% slimmer.
Well, like I said, it looks like a Quest Pro. I mean, my Pico is slimmer than that. And that strap isn't like... It's not insubstantial.
Mm.
I mean, it is clever, the use of eye tracking, hand tracking, and using your voice. But, yeah.
Like I said, it's going to be great for people that who do work in design and architecture and all that kind of stuff, man.
There's the cable again.
And art. Yeah. You can turn that off, right, Mac? I swear at the beginning it was off.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like she's in the fish tank or something.
I'm drowning. So basically what they're talking about now is that they've got a feature called eyesight, where if the headset detects there's somebody near you, your eyes and face become visible through the screen. But it does look like she's actually underwater. So...
And what if you're having a little perv on someone and they spot you? Okay, you got Siri.
Oh, but something said $126 for 24 months would finance $3K. Yeah.
So basically, you can have sex with someone while you're wearing him.
What's the battery life?
I've got the notification you're live in 30 minutes, Mac.
I want to know about battery life. I want to know about screen size. I want to know about FOV. There's the guy with the wire again.
Yeah, but it's wired to your phone. That's what it is, because otherwise he wouldn't be walking around like that unless there was a 500-foot cable.
Or there's a battery attached to a belt.
Yeah.
Because there's no battery on the back of that head strap.
I'm trying to zoom into him and see what he's doing. Not what he's doing, but get more about the design.
So they started talking about the use of the AR and the use of obviously productivity. But the problem is we want to know battery, because you can't be productive if you're going to work and you're going to be using that for 8 hours and the battery only lasts 2.5 hours.
Yeah. They haven't said anything about games, guys, yet, or Steam VR compatibility.
No, they haven't. No.
I mean, they bore the shit out of you for 10, 15 minutes, and then they get to maybe a couple of minutes about gaming, hopefully.
I am surprised how big it is. It is the same size as a Quest Pro, and that strap is big. And there's a wire, but we don't know what the wire does yet. We don't know whether it's connected to a battery or whether it's connected to an iPhone. Oh, what did Cone Killer say? Yes, Cone Killer's true. He said, honestly, there's none of it really matters if there's no gaming. Yeah. And we don't know yet about the gaming. They haven't got to it yet.
It's a thick wire as well, mate.
Yeah,
it's not a thin wire.
It isn't a thin wire, is it?
I think that's a data thing going from the phone, maybe. Oh, Michael Jackson's kicking off.
Okay, so you can use the headset with your Apple mouse and keyboard. Talking about integration between all Apple products at the moment, so you can actually use your Mac on the Vision Pro. So
no one can see you watching porn, basically.
Nobody can see, apart from the small lump in your trousers.
You can basically black out the rest of the people around you.
Yeah.
Oh no, just the front. It doesn't show around.
At the moment, they're just talking about productivity. They're not talking about games, or they're not talking about... I'm assuming they're going to go on to fitness.
Mate, it looks like she had a bulgy a battery in her pocket.
Did it?
Because it didn't look like an iPhone, like it was bulging.
I was too busy sorting out my jelly babies. Okay, it's called Apple Vision Pro. What do you think about the name?
And let's call it Apple Vision.
Apple Vision.
Because it's like, but don't you normally have a normal thing up before a Pro comes out? Apple Vision and then a Pro.
Okay, so they're talking about spatial. Yeah, so basically you can call people, and there's spatial audio.
Right, when she turns around, keep an eye on that bulge because it doesn't look like an iPhone unless she's got more than one thing in her pocket.
Maybe she's just really pleased to see you, or they are really pleased to see you.
Oh, flashbacks to Thailand. FaceTime on Vision Pro, but then how would it work? Like,
I think it's going to be connected to your phone. So if you want to use it for cellular stuff, it's going to use your phone. I don't think you're going to have to put a card into it to make it into a phone, if you know what I mean.
He was just talking about FaceTime, but then how do you do it on that headset unless it's connected to the phone and you're holding the phone like that? Yeah.
See, now they're talking about photos and videos.
It's basically covering everything they just covered for the past hour, but in this headset. This is exactly what I said was going to happen.
Yeah. Basically everything they've just talked about on Mac, on iPad, on phone, on your smartwatch. You can do all of this in this headset as well. I think Indy's camera's either frozen or he's just lost the will to live.
No, I was just like, what? Oh my god!
So how do you feel about it so far? Because there's a few unanswered questions, and I don't think they're going to answer them.
They're just demoing it for the kind of practical application uses, aren't they? They've done nothing with gaming. I mean, the price I want to know, as the specs we want to know. Does it work with Steam or does it work with, what's the games on there? Like,
I tell you what, the more I see about that wire, that is a thick wire.
It is.
It's a very.
It is, and it's like a thick data cable. That's like it.
Yeah.
Makes you think it's a phone. And then on top of that, there's no top strap as well.
Yeah.
It's just a back strap, right?
Oh. No, he's got it in his front pocket. Okay, you can take photographs with it. Well, to be fair, you can do that with the Pico because if you tap the screenshot button when you're in AR, it takes an AR photograph.
Yeah.
It's not particularly good quality, but there you go. Right, so they're talking about entertainment now, so by yourself.
Great movie in a dark theatre. Incredible.
Yeah, by yourself because nobody else in the household is going to be able to afford one.
Exactly. Well, if you do buy one, you're not going to have a house, are you? You would have sold it. Oh, come on, movies now. It does dynamic light though in VR. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. Yeah,
I've got one of those. I've got a Ambilight Philips TV. It's pretty cool when you light up around the back, and it follows the video. That looks cool though.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that's something I noticed before. The ultra widescreen you can do. That's pretty crazy.
That is pretty cool. So you can actually scale the screen above the size of your room.
What movie is that, Mac? Napoleon?
The Apple subreddit is dogging this, so it looks like it's a flop. That was a great film, that mind. Everything all at once, everything everywhere all at once. It was hilarious. I think Michelle Yeoh got an Oscar for it. It's an amazing film. Crazy. You can do that anyway, can't you? Wake up!
And it's Avatar 2. Come
Indy,
on.
Stick pins in your arm. You can do it. You can do it. You can make it.
Oh, this is just what other headsets can pretty much do.
It must have spatial audio as well because I don't see any headphones or anything. I don't see a headphone jack.
a lightning jack.
Mm.
Here we go, gaming.
On a flat screen. So talking about flat screen gaming using a DualSense controller.
On a screen as large as you want, or you could just get a screen for a quarter of the price of the headset.
Oh.
I don't think it doesn't look like it's gearing towards gaming.
No, they're not talking about. They're talking about gaming.
Like VR gaming. Oh God, Disney, just to make it even worse.
They're bringing on the CEO of Walt Disney.
Disney VR 3D movies.
Sorry, guys, I'm delaying my stream till 8:30 because I'm about to lose the will.
What about a Disney theme park in VR? Maybe that's what it is, on roller coasters and that, rides and stuff. I mean, I'd buy the headset for that alone.
Right, so if you're waiting for the Tomb Explorer stream, it will be delayed because I need a coffee. Oh my God.
"100 Years of Disney." You know, some little brats are going to get this as a present, right?
Yeah, I know.
I'll just smash it.
Oh my God! Right, so they're talking about Disney.
Yeah. So you can watch Disney stuff like
In a Disney
Yoda
setting, yeah.
in a Mandalorian bloody flying car, whatever the hell they're called.
App J. And what was the best episode of Book of Boba Fett?
Don't ask me, mate.
No, I'm asking the stream. What was the best episode of Book of Boba Fett? I know exactly what the answer is going to be.
The end credits for the last episode.
To be fair, the Pico 4 can do most of this stuff already, apart from the
like the glowing shadows and all that stuff. See, that looks cool. Like look at that. That does look cool.
It does look cool, but it's like indoctrinating your children as well. There'll be some little brat in America who'll get a $3,000 headset for Christmas so he can look at Mickey Mouse.
Oh God, Disney, Marvel couldn't get much worse for me, to be honest.
That's how bored I am, guys. Oh no!
What have you done? You started hurting
That's
yourself.
how bored I am. I've organised my sweets into colours. Oh my God. I'm actually reluctant to start eating now because my OCD doesn't let me go forward.
None of it was 3D, like the movies and stuff. It was just augmented.
Well, Cone Killer said it looks like it'd be nice for watching TV and movies, but it's like, yeah, why not just buy a fucking 52-inch Sony TV?
Dildo.
For like a half price.
Yeah, 52-inch dildo instead, everyone.
Yeah.
Oh God. Like if that's the kind of thing you're into, yeah, it's great. But for us who are watching, Come on, Mr. South Park voice.
Well, to be honest, I would save your money and buy a Quest 3 because with its color passer and the depth center, it'll be able to do all the stuff that headset will be able to do. And it looks like a Quest Pro.
No,
we might be getting some spec here. We might be getting some spec. Apple have just decided that they invented VR.
Yeah, it is going to have the display is going to be crazy. It does.
It's fucking huge. It does not look like an Apple product at all.
I don't like the back grill and the grills on the back. Like, why?
It looks like a Pico grafted to some fucking crazy headset.
Yeah, good point. They took the wire off, but something said there's no wire anymore.
Yeah. Okay, they're talking about, so it's got Gorilla Glass on the front. And then a digital crown, which looks like a little dial on top of your head. Oh, here we go. Okay. They are showing the inside lenses now.
They don't look that big, do they?
No, it looks like it has automatic IPD.
I don't think this is going to do that well if it hasn't got gaming attached to it.
Okay, well he's just said that it's got cameras and a depth sensor. I mean, this head strap at the back looks awful. And then we made this thing, which looks like a load of crap. Oh, here we go. It's modular. Base seal comes in a range of shapes and sizes. I can hear your thing again. Okay, so it's like... Yeah, it doesn't look like it's using speakers the same way that the Quest does. It looks like it's actually got, like, similar to the Mindex, like off-head speakers. Okay, they've got an adjustment dial on the back. Oh, that's why that's why it looks like a bellows. Okay, it's got Zeiss glass lenses. So that's custom lenses?
Sounds like it.
Hold on. Oh, right, there you go. There you go. So what's happening is that cord, the battery is off, not on the headset. The battery's in your pocket and it will give you 2 hours. But if you have it plugged into a power supply, you can work all day. So you're either tethered
or limited to 2 hours.
Or limited to 2 hours if you use the battery that's in your pocket. Oh dear. $300 per lens. Okay, here we go. They're going to go a bit deeper into the technology now. Double tethered.
I mean, maybe you can put a battery on each side, in each pocket. Maybe they didn't say that. They just showed one.
But then they'll sell Apple trousers that has 2 special battery pockets. It looks really good. It does look really good. But I want to see the games. Here we go. Lenses. Displays.
It's FOV in it. Doesn't look like a lot.
Okay. Micro OLED display. Jesus. Okay, so it has 2 OLED micro. Okay, more than 4K per eye.
Size of a postage stamp, they're saying the lenses.
Okay, so we got a 3-piece glass lens.
I mean, watching movies in it was pretty cool. Like,
yeah. Okay. So the displays look amazing. 12 battery life unless you're plugged in. Okay, here we go with the audio. Okay, yeah, so it's like the Index off-ear speakers, but it's actually built into the strap. It does look pretty cool. I mean, you know, the Index speakers work really well, don't they?
Yeah, best audio in VR.
Yeah, best audio I've ever experienced. It's incredible.
They didn't say FOVJ, no, and it looks like it's the size of a postage stamp.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, so it's got 10 cameras on the front. LiDAR, depth sensors, cameras, and IR cameras. So that's 10 sensors on the front. Just below. Oh. Right, so they've got eye tracking via IR. I want to know what the FOV is. Oh my god. So they have put the M2 in it. Wow.
Yeah, it's a custom M2. It's going to be a custom one, isn't it? This is what Fire was telling me about the R1.
Yeah. Because they said that the M2 by itself couldn't actually handle it. They have to file it through the R1 to then deliver the data to the M2. Okay, so it's got dual chips. It's got an M2 and an R1 inside it.
Why have all that if you can't game on it? Come on.
Yeah, I know.
Stick the games on.
I tell you what, that is not a small headset. I'd like to weigh it. And that doesn't have a battery in it.
It just looks weird. You know, you see people's eyes through it. It's magnified in that. It looks really weird.
$10 kilos. No top strap. JS, to be fair, they do say that the strap is interchangeable and you can pick the strap you want. Oh my god, it's going to create a digital face and project it onto the front of the headset. Aye. Yeah, but don't forget, Rudy, it's also going to be 6 or 7 times more expensive. That looks fucking freaky. I don't like that.
Yeah, that's what they said at the FaceTime.
Yeah.
That's what FaceTime's about then. Because I was wondering how they're going to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the stuff you see in movies like 20, 30 years ago, that kind of stuff, right?
It is, yeah.
That kind of, the picture that he was like as a avatar.
I'm being a bit cynical because Apple are talking like they invented this stuff. They haven't. This stuff has been around for a while now. They've just put it all into a very nice looking package, which is bigger than I thought it was going to be. But it's going to be the price. Because to be fair, you could buy a Vario Aero that can do all this. It just doesn't have the OS.
I wouldn't mind borrowing someone's for a weekend though, just to see what it's like, right?
Corey, you're about the 5th person to mention Pornhub.
Yeah, I think I mentioned it twice already as well.
4K per eye Pornhub. How much fanny do you want?
One of a kind. Right, there's some new people in the chat, so if you are new here, consider subscribing to Mr. Mac and VR with his show them your gummy bears.
Show me gummy bears with my OCD gummy bears, which I've arranged into colour. And don't also forget to subscribe to my friend Indie VR.
Yeah. Are they green, those gummy bears, or are they blue?
They're green. It's because of the blue. It's because of the screen. You see.
I like stuff. They haven't shown any gaming yet. They showed NBA on a flat screen through your headset, but nothing yet. And good evening, Mr. Simon V. How are you, sir? Okay, now it's apps, the heartbeat. Yeah, I mean, you got this thing. You got the same thing as this on Steam. There you go. That's for you, Mac. Look at that. F1, your favorite sport.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it's not practical uses as well, but then people are going to buy it just for the novelty who aren't going to do any of this stuff.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, that planetarium.
Yeah. Okay, so basically they're going through some apps now. They haven't mentioned any gaming. They're talking about productivity again.
Excel and Word.
Excel, Word, Teams. Oh, wow.
Must have paid a pretty penny for that.
Back to WebEx, back to Zoom. Oh, my God. Oh, cheers, Corey. Thanks, mate. So, if anybody's watching and is wondering why we're not showing any video or any audio, it's because if we show anything from the Apple Worldwide Developer Conference, they will take it down and give us a copyright strike. So what's happening is me and Serge are both watching it on our phones and then trying to... we're trying to tell you what we're seeing, but we've had like an hour and a half of sheer boredom. And now they've got to the VR stuff. They're actually managing to bore us again by just talking about apps that they've already talked about on the Mac Pro, the iPad, the iPhone, and the bloody iWatch.
Oh, it's back to 1 million viewers there, Mac.
Is it?
Yeah, it's gone back to 1 million.
Well,
come on, share something good. Unity, here we go.
Unity. But everybody else has moved on. Oh, no.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Give me something good.
Rogue Ascent.
Now they're talking about the App Store.
Now they're talking about the App Store. Oh, my God. Yeah, that's the reason that we're doing it the way we're doing it, Corey.
Yeah, everyone's been striked.
Come on, we need a price. The Tomb Explorer live stream is officially suspended until later.
suspended till Mac can down a bottle of wine.
Thomas McNostril. There's my native gesture. I like that, mate. That's a good one, that.
Privacy and security. I don't know, mate. Are they going to talk about games? It just doesn't look like it.
They've talked about Unity.
Yeah, but that's for their bloody apps and stuff, right? To get it all identical twins. Yeah, but then they've got, this is the thing with all this eye tracking and blah, 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 face tracking. They just literally got your ID.
Yeah.
Your eye, you know, the formation of your eye, your face. You use your thumbprint to get into the phone. It's like they've got everything.
So basically what they're saying is that they're going to, when you put the headset on, it knows who you are by looking at your eye, the pattern in your eye. So this is the security feature.
What if you've got pink eye? Does it work then? What happened to the guy that was trying to refund Asgard's Wrath? Did we ever hear back from them?
Oh, Ortiz. Yeah, Ortiz. What did you get? Did they freeze your? I can't do it myself because I actually own Asgard's Wrath, so it doesn't make any difference. So Corey's saying that Wolf in VR streamed the actual conference and got stopped about 10 minutes with a copyright strike. So if anybody's wondering, a copyright claim is something that can be sorted. A copyright strike is serious. If you get copyright strikes on your channel's going fucking down.
Yeah, it didn't. I mean, they've said that from the start. It's not for gaming, but like there is, everyone's just hoping that something will come out of it. But it just looks like they're going to bore you to death.
Simon V, you can watch it on the Apple website, but I would fast forward an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Or you will be like me and Serge.
I did not know it was going to be this bloody long. I would have eaten something.
I would have started the stream an hour later. But only for 2 hours. Sorry? Only for 2 hours. Unless you plug it into the wall.
Wow.
Here we go. Price is incoming.
Oh! $99.
$3,499. Fuck. No, it's going to be £3,499.
Oh, will it?
Fuck me. Weeble, you have just summed it up, mate. $3,499.
I can't believe that.
And you can't play games on it.
I don't think they're going to show games now because they're given the price and everyone's left.
Fuck.
Get a demo, Mac. Look, he's telling us to get a demo.
No, I'm going to go up to the Apple store and cheap for the average Apple user. What all these perfect white people with perfect white teeth in their perfect white fucking cities with? Oh my god.
My god. Right, I think that's it. Can we call it, or are we going to continue to torture ourselves?
No, I'm going to call it there.
That's the end of the VR, right? Thank you, Mike. Thanks to all of our presenters, right? Unless he goes, right, check out all these games.
God, right. That's
Asgard's Wrath 2 on Apple.
Okay, guys, so that is it. It looks like a Quest Pro. Strap is massive. You have to put a battery in your pocket, and it costs. You can't play games on it, and it costs $3,499.
Yep. And it's still going on.
Yeah, people.
Right, I think Mac, you definitely deserve a sub. If anyone's not a sub yet, I think you should sub to Mac because we put ourselves for pure misery for you guys.
We have,
and I had this ready as well, Mac. Look.
I thought that was like a blood splatter on your t-shirt there, on your top. Oh my god, that was torture. I'll never ever slag off PlayStation and Meta ever again. That was like, that is awful. I I don't understand Apple people.
If I was into that kind of stuff, I think it was great. But we're all gamers here, right? So it's like,
I mean, I do like the idea of watching films, but no, I watch films with my wife. So what we're going to do? Go and spend $7,000 on 2 headsets so we can sit next to each other. Oh my God.
And the best part is, between scenes, you can look at each other in the eyes.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, you can like look at the goldfish bowl eyes. Oh no, we shouldn't slag it off because. Okay, so let's take a little bit of perspective here. When Apple steps into a market, like you said, the views went from 500,000 to 1 million when they started talking about the VR stuff. Or I should say the AR stuff, because they didn't actually do any VR. So we've got no controllers. We've got hands gestures. The thing is controlled by looking at your. Oh, they're still talking about it.
Yeah, I think it's like a summary.
Oh, okay.
10-minute, half-hour summary.
Yeah, see, that girl looks really pissed off because she's just bought one and she's just realised you can't play games on it. Yeah, so when Apple step into a market, they do tend to invigorate it. And there are people out there who will pay that money. There are people out there who pay $7,000 for a Mac Pro. So, not for me personally. I'll go up to the Apple store and I'll have a demo.
When is it out again?
Said next year. Later this year, sorry. Later 2023.
Later this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's great for like productivity, which is what Apple is known for, right?
Yeah.
All the stuff that they do. So just like at that price, I can imagine being a salesperson and approaching businesses, unless there were like some proper Silicon Valley places, like everyone will tell you where to go, right? I just don't know. I don't know, man.
Oh, Corey,
I want to see.
Yeah. Sorry, mate. Carry on.
No, I was just saying. I want to see. I guess I don't want to see more. I've seen enough. I think maybe some. If there was ever some games in there, maybe. But then, what's the difference? Who here is actually going to buy one if it had if it's Steam VR compatibility, and it's $3,500,
and it had controllers, or you could use your index controllers or anything really.
Yeah. I mean, with that display, display is pretty damn crazy, right?
Yeah. And I bet they're still making it for a loss. Because there's a lot of tech packed into that thing.
Yep.
But
so what do you think Zuckerberg's doing right now?
Probably laughing his back off.
Isn't it?
He's phoning up the factory in Shenzhen and saying,
Double production.
We've got this. He's picked up the Apple ball and he's running with his little weird hands.
Yeah. Well, it's a shame there was no gaming. I mean, it is a cool headset. It is really cool what it can do, and we've only just seen a glimpse of what it can do. But as gamers, if you're into gaming, then
it's not for you. It's not for us.
By the Quest 3 or 4, whatever it's called, Quest 3, sorry.
Quest 3. I mean, Pico at the moment, the Pico 4 is the best standalone headset. It's cheaper than the Quest 2. Actually, is it now? Because did they just drop the price? Did they drop the price after the showcase? I'm gonna have a quick look.
Yeah. So the Quest 2 is gonna go down in price when it went down to its original price. The Quest 2.
I'm just gonna have a quick look. No, it's gone down. It's down already.
Yeah.
Okay, so. Oh right, there you go. Yeah, so at the moment the Meta Quest 2 is the best value headset. They've knocked £100 off the price of the 128 gig model. It's now £300. That is a bargain.
And you think about some poor guy that bought it 31 days ago.
Yeah.
30 days.
And they put the price up 6 months ago, and now they dropped the price back down again. I mean, I think with the Quest 3, I think Meta have got it right. It's an evolution, not a revolution. Apple are trying to reinvent the wheel. Let them get on with it. They haven't realised that people are interested in gaming on it. If they said they could game on it and they had controllers, then it was Steam compatible, or it had virtual desktop in it, which Yeah.
I mean, if you look what's under the hood, you know, why not do stuff like that? I don't get it.
Yeah, it's hugely powerful device.
To come later down the road. They're just not. I mean, Apple aren't known for gaming full stop, so I think that's the end of the bloody discussion, isn't it?
Yeah.
Unless they surprise the hell out of us.
Oh, dear. Yeah, so at the moment, VR's looking good, right? Apple have now shown their hand. We know how much it's going to cost. We know what it can do. It's not a gaming device. It's a media device for productivity. Quest have dropped the price of the Meta Quest 2. The cheapest one, the 128 gig one, is £299. That's a fucking bargain. It really is a bargain. If you haven't got a Quest 2, go and buy one now. The next best headset on the market is the best headset on the market standalone at the moment is the Pico 4. If you want to play standalone and virtual desktop, it has color pass through, doesn't have a depth sensor. When Quest 3 comes out, I think that's going to be the best all-round headset. £500 for a headset that's got decent display, color pass through with the depth sensor, and it can do PC VR. It's going to be an exciting 6 months. I'm excited. Not for Apple, unless somebody wants to give me one.
Paul O'Grady's still going on. They're still going on, guys. They're still going on.
Oh, are they?
What is it? 2 hours and 10 minutes.
What they're talking about now?
Oh, no, hold on. The hell? Oh, it rewinded to the beginning. That's me being stupid. Because it ended. It's looped it. Right, okay. Now that's done.
Is it done, is it?
Yeah. So,
it's gone back to the beginning, yeah. Yeah, 1 hour and 48 minutes. 1 hour and 48 minutes and 18 minutes of it was VR. Right, okay, let's try and catch up on there.
The lenses are the size of a postage stamp, which just tells you about the FOV, everyone.
Yeah, but but don't forget. So Daniel Kazza just says something really interesting, actually. Oh, sorry, everybody's talking too quick. I'm losing. Who talked about Big Beyond? Who talked about Beyond? Oh, here you go. JS said for the price, I'd rather get 4 big screen Beyond headsets. Yeah, the big screen Beyond has just had a big engineering update that means its FOV has increased from 90 degrees up to 100, and it's tiny, and it costs £1,000. Yeah,
there are some pitfalls to that, though. I was watching. I can't remember what it is. There are some pitfalls to the Beyond.
Yeah, there is. You need to have index base stations. You need to have index controllers.
Sorry, what was that? Mindex?
So it'd be perfect for you if you wanted to update.
Yeah, nah. Do you know what? I did watch something on it, and I've forgotten what it was, and it put me off a couple of things. I just don't remember what it is, because I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Short-term memory. But it is really cool. It does look cool, and they're still working on it. And I know it's got the customizable face plate and all that kind of stuff. So,
yeah.
I mean, I was looking. I think indexes are going for about $550 now, $600.
Okay. Yeah.
So when I was thinking of selling mine a while back, it's gone. Yeah, the price has gone down even more. Obviously, that's what's going to happen, but it's still not a bad price. It's like just over half the price I paid for it 2 years later.
Yeah, that's good.
But yeah.
Rudy's just said that Upload VR says that the Apple headset has a 180-degree VR FOV. That's pretty stunning.
Right.
I'm going to have a quick look on there. Upload VR.
Okay, it didn't look like it from the...
it doesn't, no. Right, okay. Let's scroll down. Apple announcement, blah, blah, blah. Vision Pro will ship early in 2024. Oh, right. So it's not coming out this year. Wow. That says to me they've still got engineering problems.
Yeah.
They're still trying to sort some problems out. Blah, blah, blah. External battery, which will give you 2 hours. The headset can also alternatively be plugged into a power outlet. Just make sure you have your extension lead handy.
The thick extension lead.
I'm just trying to get to the
cost.
Okay.
Cost
yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Oh. Okay. I couldn't find on. This story is developing more details to follow. Okay. Unless Upload are actually doing it on the. Oh, because Upload have actually got a guy there, haven't they?
Right, okay.
They have actually got a guy at WWDC, so he might be feeding them back information that we don't have access to at the moment. Let's go back to chat. Fucking hell, the chat's kicking off.
Big screen is late. Okay, late. Okay, late 23, and it's 1150.
Yeah. So Michael, sorry, Dryer. I'm going to pronounce it Dryer. Sorry if that's not the correct way of saying it. Yeah, this digital crown. There's like a dial on top. So basically, if you're looking in front of you, and you have your room, you can actually dial the room out, and you can have a scene, and you can make the scene go like sort of basically to the end of your vision, so you can't actually see your room, or you can bring the scene in using this digital crown. That's an interesting idea. That's an interesting idea. I like that idea. Rodney says, "Apple fooled all you crazy fool suckers." Yeah.
It was still good to see what the headset's got. I mean, it is a cool headset, but it's not for gamers and it's overpriced for most people.
Yeah.
Whether someone can do some trickery one day and make it work on Steam VR, or
like a PSVR 2, you mean?
Yeah, but
I mean,
I'm sure Apple have put plenty of stuff in there to stop that from happening.
Yeah. We don't know. Apple want you to be in their ecosystem. They want you to have an iPhone. They want you to have an iPad. They want you to have a MacBook. They want you to have the iWatch. They want everything to be integrated. They want that to be your productivity device. I don't think they'll ever open up their ecosystem to like exterior games. They wouldn't allow the Steam. They wouldn't allow the Steam store on the headset. They'd have like an Apple store. Because you know what Apple are like with the games that go onto their Apple store. They're a bit...
Maybe they got San Andreas. That's why Meta aren't talking about it anymore. Yeah. And that's their launch title.
Yeah, AppJ. I think, who was it who said it? It was Rudy said that the FOV might be 180, but we can't confirm or deny that yet. So, yeah. 180 degrees, that's pretty good.
Yeah. It doesn't look like it, though, if you look at the lenses.
No, it doesn't. But there were 3 layers, so I don't know how there were like 3 layers to the glass lens, wasn't there?
Yeah.
There were like 3 inserts, so maybe they kind of bend it round, I don't know. Yeah, Mobile Decay, no PC gaming. Norman Robinson. Oh, Norman Robinson from the Bermuda Triangle.
He's already got one.
He's probably I think Norman's the only one that can actually afford it, apart from Lord Fitzroy of Fitz Mountain, or Fitz Mansion, I should say. $3,499. Fuck.
Yeah. I wouldn't even consider it, man, unless it had some gaming goodness attached to it.
But one good thing might come out of this. Maybe Apple are the first people to maybe do a pancake lens that has 180 FOV. And if they license out that lens technology, or the lens manufacturer still holds the patent for that lens technology, we might get that in a year or two on like a standalone headset. With a 180 degree field of view on a standalone headset would be fucking unbelievable. So, again, trying to be the voice of reason. When Apple move into a market, they tend to do it. They tend to bring a lot of attraction in. It doesn't look like an Apple product, though, does it? It looks big. It looks it just looks big. It looks like a Quest Pro.
I mean, that picture behind you would be great, wouldn't it? That
would be,
that looks pretty cool.
That does look pretty cool. But that's basically just an iPhone sellotape to somebody's face, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's not. Yeah, all it is saying is, it's not wireless, man. It's not.
Yeah, I agree with you, Ace Jimbo. We're gamers on this channel and on Serge's channel. We're gamers, and I would guess that most of the people in the chat are gamers, and there's nothing there for us. Yeah.
So Norman's saying they're expecting 100+ games on day one, so that's why it's like wait and see. But they should have teased something, man. They should have shown something apart from NBA flat screen, because people are just going to spend the money on other headsets now. The Quest 3, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
They need to pull out a bit more than that. If they've got games coming, they need to tell people, because that is a big screw up. Then making all of us sit there for 6 hours.
Yeah, I mean, I'm from a technical standpoint, I'm interested because I'm a tech guy and I like tech stuff. if I'd have known what they were going to announce, I wouldn't have live streamed it. Absolutely not. I'd have just watched it by myself. But then again,
how many views have you got?
We've had 746 views.
Yeah,
and
there's
70 people watching the stream right now.
Yeah.
So maybe maybe it was a good idea to stream it because I get to talk to all you lovely people.
Subscribe to MacNVR.
Subscribe to Indie VR while you're listening. And buy the t-shirt. Oh my god, no, it's that price, man. It's just gonna nobody's gonna buy that to watch films.
Yeah.
And nobody's gonna buy it to do productivity if they already have a MacBook Pro.
Yep. That's the thing, mate. That is the thing.
There are other people in a fetus position and they are crying right now. Yeah. And it's got a battery on the end of a bloody cable. So, I mean, I reckon that thing's going to weigh nearly 1 kilogram.
I'm just thinking of the design and if they could change it so that you can have a battery in one. But
well, I mean, Bobo,
completely different head strap, wouldn't it?
Yeah, Bobo would probably do it because so anybody that didn't watch it, basically what happens is that the front of the headset is modular. And you can clip. The front of the headset is modular, and then there's like the audio solution comes out on 2 little straps, like the Quest 2 does, and then you can take the back strap off. And I'm guessing there's going to be different types of back straps, and maybe like a strap that goes over the top of your head. I mean, Bobo will probably bring out a battery head strap with the battery built in. And it'll probably be the magnetic one, so you don't have to walk around with the flipping battery sticking out your pocket, walking around the office with the battery in your pocket. Hey, what are you watching? Hey!
That battery in your pocket, you're just happy to see me. That'd be the first joke in the office, wouldn't it?
What did Lord Flashheart say? Nursey, is that a canoe in my pocket, or am I just pleased to see you? So how about just selling the headset and letting people buy their own strap? I don't know. We can just tape an iPhone to our face, yeah.
100 games on release. I mean, that'd be great, but you need something decent, not just phone games, right? And your eyes.
Yeah, so it's interesting because like Apple won't have developed these micro OLEDs on their own. They'll have got a specialist company to make those micro OLEDs. So if they are the size of a photo of a postage stamp, which maybe a lot of younger people who are watching don't know what a postage stamp is. It's something you used to stick on a letter before you stuck it in a post box. It's
What's
about
a letter? You got to exactly. What letter is.
It's about the size of your thumbnail. So those OLED, the micro OLED display is about the size of your thumbnail. So if they can bring a 180-degree field of view out of a micro OLED using those lenses, that's incredible. And that technology will filter down because they always do. You know, when the Vario Aero first came out with the glass pancake lenses, that was like $3,000, $4,000 for the headset. And now you can get the same kind of pancake lenses in a Quest 3, a Pico 4, £400. This year, the Quest 3, £500. So, you know, this technology filters down. So maybe in a couple of years, we're going to see a Quest 4 or a Pico 5 that has micro OLEDs with 180-degree FOV. That would be incredible.
Yeah. Wiki peoples, someone's only pumped. 3.5Ks are still for what you're getting. Take a look at the Vario X3.
Yeah. 7K. JS from MRTV. I don't understand what you've put there. $80 uses the iPhone for mixed reality better than Quest Pro. Can you explain that, JS? I don't know. I'm guessing you're also watching Seb from MRTV at the same time. Flapbox. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Going back to the good old days. Google. Was it Google Cardboard or whatever it was called? Right, have we got anything else to talk about? I think we've kind of covered it all, haven't we?
Yeah, that was the worst 2.5 hours of my life. Thanks, Mac. No, joking.
Yeah, the worst 2.5 hours of your life, followed by the best 18 minutes you've ever had.
Oh, like you when you drove around my house the first time.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Here's the big question I have. Can it replace a Mac device? In other words, is it a full laptop on your face, or does it always have to pair with an existing laptop? I'm not sure, because during the demo, they did actually say you can link it up to your MacBook Pro.
Yeah, but taking it off the Pro.
Yeah, but they also had the guy with the 3 screens, and he was using his Apple Bluetooth keyboard and mouse. So I'm guessing it must be able to use it for productivity. He's got an M2 chip in it, for fuck's sake. That's probably more powerful than the PC I'm doing this stream on. Yeah, all the Apple fanboys now believe in VR, AR, or are all experts all of a sudden. Well, Mobeast, that's because Apple have just invented AR, if you didn't know that.
I mean, if that showcase was like 6 years ago, it would have been good. Jeez. I think we're nothing's happening with Apple. Let's see.
It's unfortunate.
Next year. Still early. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Wiki, but they didn't show. That's the thing. They didn't show that you could use it as a, the Apple iMac, whatever the hell.
Yeah,
because they're about $3,500 anyway. So if they did that, it'd be great. But then they'd be like, they could double their money by making it only work with that thing. So
yeah. Ortiz said if I can connect my Quest Pro controllers to it. Ooh, Arc at Ortiz with his Quest Pro controllers. How posh are you?
You pre-ordered them, I remember. And you
it. And the price and the price drops, and I can Steam VR then maybe. Yeah, well, it's not happening, is it? JS, they didn't show hardly anything but a browser. Yeah, they had a couple of browsers up and he was using his keyboard. But I mean, an M2, that's got to be it's got to be on the lines of like a very low-powered Mac Pro or a MacBook or a sort of iPad, isn't it?
Yeah, then it's got the other chip in there as well, isn't it? Which one?
Well, Norman Robinson, they're going to have a job because apparently they're not going to be able to make that many because at the moment, according to Supply Line Chain, every 100 headsets they make, they only can use 20 of them. They don't have to disassemble them for the parts to build more. So I think the 2024 release date is going to be to sort out their manufacturing problems, from what I've heard. 4K per eye, yeah, mate. Wiki People's 4K per eye sounds amazing. With 180 degree FOV, if that is confirmed, we'd like to not say that is actually confirmed. We neither confirm nor deny.
Yeah, let's show his comment. They want to let their feelings out. This will flop big time. Who the fuck is going to pay $3,500 to watch movies and read emails? Not gamers anyway.
Is this on your stream? Who is it?
No, I'm not streaming, mate. I'm not streaming.
Oh, it's on my stream?
Yeah.
Oh, it never even came up on mine.
No, because it was held for review, because I swear when I let it through.
Okay.
Some naughty boy.
Naughty boy swearing.
I don't swear.
Yeah, Wiki People, we can't confirm it yet. Rudy up in the comments further up said that Upload VR said the FOV was 180, but I've looked on the website and it doesn't actually mention that yet. But they actually have a person at the WWDC, so they might have information that we don't have access to. Oh, hold on. No. I wonder if he's got confused, like Rudy. I think you've got confused. Blend between full AR and 180 degrees of VR with an AR view behind you. I think that's maybe where he got that idea from. So the FOV might not be 180 degrees. Yeah, that might be a bit misleading. Right, so take that with a pinch of salt. We don't know. Yeah. Yeah, John, as long as you sat at your desk and you could leave it plugged in all day and it was comfortable, because it does look big, I have to be honest, then that a productivity device working in AR, that would be absolutely amazing. I would love that, because I could get rid of all this crap on my desk, my PC and all my bloody screens and everything, and just work in AR. I would be happy, but it'd have to be comfortable. It'd have to be light, and the battery would have to last. And at that moment in time, that doesn't look like it's happening.
Yeah, I mean, they've probably made it. Sorry, Ortiz. Yeah, here's my channel, mate. So that's my channel link, or it's at Nvidia.
Yeah, Wiki Peoples, I agree with you. It doesn't look like an Apple product, and that I think proves something, that at the moment VR headsets are as small as they can possibly get. The Pico is tiny compared to the Quest 2. The Quest Pro is about the same size, and the Quest 3 actually looks smaller, though it does weigh the same. But obviously, with the weight being closer to your face, physics and levers, remember that when you were at school? With it being closer to your face, it won't feel as heavy. So, yeah.
Yeah, and it looks like with all that weird stuff on the back we were talking about, like it looks weird. That's all comfort stuff, isn't it? It's all made for long sessions. I think it's made for like 8-hour sessions.
Yeah. I mean, it's typical Apple. They'll have thought about it.
Yeah. Yeah. We should all put around Fitz's house when it comes out, right?
Yeah, we should definitely go down to Fit. Or maybe Norman could fly us out to the Bermuda Islands, and we could all sort of sit in the sun and look at the sunset through AR. See you later, Paradise Decay, mate. Cheers for turning up. Catch you later, boy.
See you soon, mate. Cheers.
I think we're winding up now anyway.
Yeah.
So
it's been. We didn't know what to expect, and we kind of thought there might be games, like a slither of hope. We went through all of that, but it has been good, because we've interacted loads of people have interacted, loads of people have watched. So for me, it was worth it.
Yeah,
still.
It was. Yeah, we've had a lot of interaction. There's been a lot of chat. There's been a lot of views.
Yeah.
Aku Games has just posted up that a Pico 4 with a 4090 and virtual desktop on godlike mode, still the best. And I would agree with you. And it would be cheaper than the Apple headset.
Yeah. Times 2.
Michael Dryas is not for Population 1. Imagine being able to pick people off from like miles away using the 4K per eye resolution playing Population 1. Where it'd be like a pixel on the MetaQuest. And on the Apple, you'd be able to see him, like you'd be able to see the ripples in his clothing. Oh dear, this is a great early April Fool's joke. Actually, they might release it on April the 1st next year eventually. I didn't realise it wasn't coming out till next year. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's going to be a long old. What's going to happen is, I think possibly if there was gaming, they're saving it for about 3 months. Because what it is now, what is it, June?
Yeah.
And even if it comes out in January the 1st next year, there's still 6 bloody months. So they've got to show some more stuff.
Yeah.
And apparently, some people, they're rumoured about the Steam thing, and someone said there's going to be 100 games out on release. I don't know. I'm not going to hold my breath, though. I just don't know.
Norman Robinson says we're good to fly out to the Bermuda Triangle.
Cool. I better start my channel membership now then.
Yeah. So you need to drop a like. You need to drop me some money, because we need to fly out to Bermuda, because Norman Robinson's going to get an Apple Pro, and we have to fly out there. So, hey, Ludovico, how you doing, mate? Available early next year. Basically, they need more apps and some killer use cases before launching. Yeah, true. If they announce the fact that it's got games and controllers, and you don't know what they're working on. But I'm telling you what, I'm not sitting through another Apple presentation. Fuck that.
Yeah. To be honest, it's quite far away, because next year could be in 18 months, right? December 2024, right? Technically.
Yeah.
So you don't know. You don't know what they're working on. They might have said, no, let's not give them games.
Oh. Bluebell says you can pre-order now.
How you doing, Bluebell? You got a referral code for us?
Mate. Mac Studio, Mac Pro. No. iPad, iPhone, iWatch, AirPods, accessories, support.
Store. And that's a valid point, Aki Games, because if you think about it, like about he was saying that the price will go down. You think about it, if that's how it is now, and it comes out in 6 months to a year, like what else is going to come out between now and then?
Yeah,
you just don't know. Bluebell's ordered 2 already.
I can't see it on the store.
Maybe it's just in the US store. I doubt it though.
Let's have a look. Well, the MacBook Air, which they announced, is available for pre-order. The MacBook Studio is available for pre-order, and the MacBook Pro is available for pre-order. There's nothing on there for the nothing on there for thingy, right?
Vision Pro updated 28 minutes ago. Notify me. I don't see it either.
No.
I mean, I wouldn't complain if someone gave it to me because I would probably use it a lot more than I think. If you get what I mean.
For Pornhub.
No, I don't do things like that. I'm a good boy.
Have you ever seen the puppet show Avenue Q? Oh my god, it's brilliant. The internet is for porn. There's like a song in the middle of it where this girl singing about how good the internet is, and this big like hairy sort of Muppet thing keeps sticking his head out the window and just going, "Internet's great for porn." Avenue Q, go and watch it. It's fucking hilarious. In the US, and it just has a notify me button. Oh, okay. Just in the US at the moment, then. Yeah.
Yeah, Rezo, I think you're right. So it's like the screen pops up. Yeah, it's just AR.
Yeah.
It hasn't shown anything else.
Nice to play on a big. You can play on a big screen. And
100 games. Yeah, gone.
They did show that it was compatible with the DualSense controller as well.
Yeah, and then 100 games might be releasing on release day, but they'll probably be in that AR mode, not actual VR games.
All right, Bluebell says he got an email, so maybe it's because he's in their ecosystem. Yeah, I'm not. So, Well, I'll tell you what, Wiki Peoples, when it arrives, keep us up to date, mate. Because I'll be going to the demo at the Apple Store, but there's no way, unless I win the lottery, that I can afford to buy one. So let's hope I win the lottery. Or lots of people donate money to my channel. You hear that, Norman? I need about $3.5 grand.
Don't forget the tax. It's
yeah.
6 grand. There you go.
Norman and Fitz are the only 2 rich people I know. Oh, there's result. He's happy with his 65-inch TV. Yeah, mate. And it have a lot more use, and it'll be cheaper. Oh my god. So Parasite Green says he's going to get the Quest 3 and the new Valve Decard when it's released. Yeah, that's pretty much my plan, mate. Sure. Yeah, definitely.
Decard is for sure. I mean, yeah, Quest 3 is like, I don't even know how much I use it, Mac, to be honest. How much I use my Quest 2, just face it.
Yeah, I know.
Would I use the Quest 3 anymore? I don't think so. I know it's got better graphics than that, but it's the same thing. Better graphics, which I'll use never. So I don't even know if I'll get one.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Ortiz has just rushed out and bought some scratch cards. That's a good use of your money, that. Good use of your money.
PCVR is the only way forward. I've got my index here still. They told me not to buy it 2 years ago, and there's still no Decards.
Yeah, I've got my PlayStation VR 2. I've got my Quest 2. I've got my Pico. I've got my Pico. I used to have a Mindex.
I used to have a PlayStation VR 2 to everyone who's new here. Then Mac forced me to sell it. Thank you.
No, I did not. I didn't force him into childhood slavery.
I'll tell you what, mate. Like, I've got the best condition Quest 2 in the whole world that's secondhand. Like, it's mint. I could look at my live streams on it, and I'll tell you how many hours I've played on it. 20 hours max.
Sorry, Bluebell's just said the price doesn't include the power bank.
Of course it don't.
Fuck me.
300 quid for a 50,000 milliamp battery.
And it'll have one of those special Apple wire connectors, lightning connectors, lightning connectors. So you can't even use like a standard power bank, probably. Fuck me.
It'll be a lightning adapter 5.0. Bloody crazy, man.
Parasite Green says, on the bright side, I can cancel the divorce proceedings. Hey, Lincoln Clay, how you doing, mate?
Yeah, if you're new here, I've got a channel that's like indie VR game. So I had the PS5. I bought it 6 months before the PSVR 2 came out. And I was buying that just to preempt the PSVR 2. Then I changed my channel from just whatever to indie VR games. And then because I spoke to Mac about it, and then he was like, well, you need a Quest 2, which I got rid of. And everyone knows that I'm a really big fan of Oculus. So I sold my thingy, and then I got the Quest 2. And I just don't use it. I use it for like indie games when they come out, and I'll stream them sometimes. But my still go-to headset, even though it's like, I don't know, 4 years old, is a Valve Index. I still use that. Yeah. So I'm looking for like the update, right? Decard or something.
And don't forget that about 3 months after I told you to sell your PlayStation 5, I bought a PlayStation 5 in preparation for buying a PSVR 2. But in my defense, I've admitted to you, I do regret selling my Index. That was a great headset. That was a great headset.
But for me, even today I was looking at the PSVR 2 again, and I was like, look at the games. No. Horizon, Call of the Mountain, play that for 4 hours. Then it'll just be another Quest 2. It'll be a battle between that and the Quest 2 of what will gather the most dust, because I'm not into like Gran Turismo, Firing Squad and Sierra Squad, whatever they're called. I might play that for a bit with these.
Crossfire and
Cross-dresser Firing Squad. Yeah.
Cross-dress firing. I'd play that game. I'd play that game. That'd be great. They have an Eddie Izzard skin. That'd be fantastic. Telling jokes and walking around in high heels, shooting people. Boop, boop, boop.
Apart from that, there's not really much that tickles my fancy. I've already got access to them on Steam or Quest, and it's very hard to. I just want that one or two. Like I need those solid, what they're called, exclusives if they're going to do that.
Yeah.
It's just a shame there's not like The Last of Us VR. I know the tease, this, that, and the other.
Yeah. Killzone or
Uncharted,
God of War, Ghost of Tsushima. I think that'd be difficult to do in VR, but
even if they made like a semi-open world version of it,
yeah, like with the sword fighting and everything, that would be cool.
If it was like, I would buy one straight away. But yeah, eventually I'll get one, just not. I don't know, just not yet. But then at the same time, these guys go on about the haptics and stuff, and I'm like, I do want to try it, but then am I just being stupid? Like, I used to buy the Switch just to play Zelda. I used to do stuff like that, and then I just wouldn't touch it again. So,
well, to be fair, I played Red Matter 2 first on PC VR. Then I played it on Quest 2, and then I played it on my Pico, and then I played it on the PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2 version is wow, incredible. And those haptics, the head haptics, there's like a section where you're on a monorail and you go through the monorail uprights, and the haptics actually woof, and they actually on your head. It's a really cool feature. Yeah. So Apple didn't mention anything about haptics or anything, did they? There's nothing.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, but even games like Resident Evil 4 and stuff, it's just it's like the novelty thing. It's like an Apple headset for me right now, but a lot cheaper. Well, 30% of the price.
Yeah,
getting the PSVR and the thing is about $1,000. It is $1,000. I do want to try it, but it's just how much am I going to use it? It's crazy. It's like because I know what happened to me in the past was I've always bought consoles, and it was like. The day they'd come out, I'll buy a console.
Yeah, same as me.
And then it was like it got to the point where I got a PC for like really cheap. That's another funny story, but I don't think I'll share it online. But it was I got a PC for really cheap.
Did it have lots of fingerprints on it?
Oh, it was the dodgiest, weirdest transaction you could ever think of on eBay. It was just weird. Yeah, maybe on the podcast. So what was I saying?
Next Monday.
So yeah. So I got it. Yeah. So I got it, and then I was like, oh man, maybe I should make the dive because I got a Rift. I got the PlayStation VR. I bought that blind, and I loved it. So I thought I'll get a Rift S.
Yeah.
And so I made the decision to sell all my stuff, but I lost so much money in digital games. It's thousands, but I had to take that sacrifice. So, and I'm glad I did. And going back to consoles, like I'll never do it. I said. And then I saw the PSVR 2. It's a tough one, but it's once. I mean, I've got so much stuff on Steam now as well.
Yeah.
But then that goes back to the point of people when they say like, oh, "I'm so invested in the Quest 3, I bought my games and stuff like that." But like, if you're not happy with, the next one or where it's going, or you're not happy with whatever to do with any place, like sometimes you just gotta.
It's got to go. Yeah.
Take the hit and just get out, cut your ties, man.
At least with Steam VR though, you've got the. I mean, I've got games that I bought on Steam 10, 15 years ago. You never lose them because you can always play them on your PC. Doesn't really matter how old they are. Not like a console that goes out of. I remember when I sold my Xbox One, with all its digital content, knowing that I was never ever going to go back to Xbox, and I did the factory reset. I nearly cried. So yeah, it's. So I don't know. I mean, I'm invested in Quest 3. I've got quite a lot of games on Quest 3. I've got quite a lot of games on Pico 4 as well.
Hold on. Before you carry on, what percentage of those games did you pay for out of your pocket?
On the Quest 2, most of them.
Oh, okay.
I would say about 80%.
Oh, okay. That's not okay.
But on Pico.
Other way around.
On Pico, it's the other way around because I do have an agreement with Pico and they do send me quite a lot of games.
Oh, there you go. The truth comes out. No, but that's cool. Like, yeah, I mean, like I was with my nephew on the weekend and I was watching him play Zelda and I was like, man, the new Zelda?
Yeah.
I was like, I would love to play that. It's like 100 hours. He said he'd give me he goes, you can have my my Switch if you want. You can stream it to all of your to your viewers and stuff.
Yeah.
I thought that'd be cool, man. Stream Zelda.
Yeah.
But again, it'll just be Zelda, Mario Kart whenever people come round. It's like one of those dust gatherers again.
I like Stuff has just said that 3,500 is trending on Twitter. Oh my god. That's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Yeah. Are there any more showcases coming up? I think that's it, right?
I'll have a quick look at me. We've got we might have an upload showcase coming soon. Hold on a second.
Each time you can play with Runaways, GTA 6 in VR. Yeah, I mean, that'd be crazy. I'd buy a headset.
Parasite Green. That would be a system seller. That would definitely be a system seller.
Decard this year. Someone asked. I can't remember who that was. They've been saying that since before I bought my bloody Index 2 years ago.
Because you were a late adopter, weren't you?
Yeah.
I bought my Index. I pre-ordered my Index and got it on launch day. Actually, I was quite lucky.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, sadly, Bradley's been talking about the Decard for nearly 2 years now. He's gone quiet all of a sudden recently.
Hey, Rastapuff. Yeah, he got I can't remember. No, I think something. There was like his source or something. Something happened with the sources.
He had a source in the Quest. Well, he basically had a source in the supply chain for VR headsets, and Meta found out who it was and sacked him. So Brad lost his contact, and he's gone very quiet on the leaks recently. But I mean, Valve, like the Index was miles ahead of everything when it came out. Tracking, controllers, FOV, refresh rate, screens. It was miles ahead of everybody. I mean, even now, it's still a great headset. So Decard is going to be a leap beyond that, but I don't think Valve are going to like price themselves out. I think they might do what they did with the Steam Deck, where you have different tiers. So you have like a base model, which can do everything, but then you maybe have a an upgraded model with an extra processing unit or an extra. I don't know. What do you think? What would you want from a deck card?
I think the rumors. Well, God, I'm sick of these bloody rumors on the internet. But like
bloody internet.
It just builds like 1 million people watching that. For
says the man talking on the internet.
Oh God. I think the best thing they could do is have interchangeable everything, where you can put different. Yeah. You can wire it. You can do it unwired, untethered. Sorry. You can switch different batteries, and maybe like the lenses. Like there's a different thing. Like you can just change everything, and you can build it to whatever your budget is. I think that'd be bloody awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
fiddly to implement.
There were rumors that one of the rumors that Brad had was that they were going to have these super, like kind of like what Apple have done, these crazy 4K per eye displays, but you weren't going to be able to use them to the full capabilities because the technology wasn't there to run them at their full potential. So you could not run, you couldn't run a 4K by 4K at 120 hertz, but you could run them at 2K at 120 hertz.
Hey, Mindex boy. You still there, Mac? I've lost him. Mac, we've lost you, mate. Or I've lost you, at least.
Yeah. Do you know why? Because when you tap the top of this microphone, it mutes itself. Anyway, so what I was saying was, this is what you get from
buying posh wanker devices.
On. Right. Yeah, so see you later, Mo Beast. So sorry, what I was saying was that they're going to put these crazy lenses in, like the 4K by 4K that can run at 120 hertz, but the actual system itself won't be able to do it when it launches. But in maybe a year's time, you'll be able to replace the processing unit so you can run it at 4K 120 hertz. That the whole idea is it's going to be modular, like Steam Deck is. You know, you can replace the processor, you can replace the SSD, and that would be cool because then you could just buy one headset, and then in 10 years' time, it could be like Trigger's broom. You've just replaced
to rule them all.
Just replaced everything. Excuse me.
Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, that's the ideal thing they could do, and then maybe after a couple of years, they might. But it actually doesn't even matter. Like it's just all interchangeable straps, and like, you can get different things for your. I mean, that's where VR should be going.
Yeah, I mean,
things like that.
Look at my Quest 2 is basically just the faceplate, the internals, and everything else has been changed. Yeah. Sorry, Parasite Green. They did actually say it was 4K by 4K per eye. So
each over 4K, I think.
Yeah, each panel is over 4K. Yeah. Whether it actually runs at 4K by 4K, I don't know, but yeah, that's what they talked about the panels being like that. Right, we've kind of gone a little bit off topic, haven't we? Right, it's nearly 9 o'clock, so should we try and wrap again before everybody starts talking to us?
Yes.
We tried to wrap, and suddenly there was a spike in everybody chatting. So
I know. I mean, you peaked. The viewership went quite high, man.
We hit 72 viewers at one point. That's pretty good for two small channels.
Yeah. I'm just here. Like, I'm not streaming. I'm just here for some emotional support.
And to make sure that his C920 is working for next week's podcast.
I've already tested it today. Yeah, good stuff. Good. Yeah, I'm glad I got a bloody decent camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. So cool. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm IndieVR at IndieVR on YouTube. This is Mac in VR.
At Mac in VR, Twitter and Discord.
Subscribe.
You can
40 likes.
Like, subscribe, join my channel membership. Subscribe to Indie's channel. I will stop the stream, but we'll stay live in chat for 5 minutes afterwards, so we can keep chatting. But yeah, the stream is going to end about now. So, Bye.
See you later. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, we're going to stay in chat for 5 minutes, so keep chatting away.